But let me read this. What's with the microaggressions? All right, so there may be some people in my chat that may agree or disagree with me on this. But I don't believe in microaggressions. I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. That is some 2016 Tumblr bullshit right there. There's no such thing as a fucking microaggression. All right? I understand what a microaggression is supposed to be. Right? It's supposed to be like an underhanded, passive-aggressive form of racism or some kind of sexism, transphobia, or whatever else. Like, a microaggression could be either or. But I just don't believe in them. I don't like that such a term exists. I prefer underhanded racism, you know, or passive-aggressive racism. You know what I mean? Rather than just... Microaggressions is a Tumblr term to me, and I don't acknowledge it, and I don't respect it. Talking about plantations, it's because I called Gman Plantation Man, and 12 years a slave, that wasn't me, etc. It shows me what you're really thinking, because I'm not a quarter black or anything. And you think you're better than Shanny. Yes, I do think that I'm better. In fact, I don't think I know that I'm better than Shanny. You know why? Because I don't abuse my fucking children. I don't abuse my partner, funnily enough. I clean. Those things automatically make me better than her. You are equally as racist. Didn't Shanny call the entire geek room the N-word hard R? Okay. Alright, whatever. Yeah, and he actually left 2 comments, and I left timestamps on the stream. And he replied with, and you start the racism at 22:35. First of all, right, what he's referring to there is Corbin Thomas, one of my subscribers, super chatting me, saying that G-Man was an extra from 12 Years a Slave. I personally didn't find it funny. He knows I didn't find it funny, and I have spoken to him since about it. The Plantation Man thing, that... Although I did say that, and I did describe G-Man as that, one, it's fucking accurate. Right? He is Plantation Man. Yes, master. Of course, master. I'll do anything for you, master. You know what I mean? He is... like, the whole fried chicken and watermelon stream with fucking Shanny, you know what I mean? He has outrightly defended someone who's demonstrably fucking racist many times. Somebody who has called him the N-word hard R many times. Someone who has abused him financially many fucking times. But of course, master, I'll do anything for you, of course. Well, master. And the thing is, I did not learn that did not come from me. That came from your boy Pat. Now, I dare you to go and argue with your boy Pat. Your boy Pat is a 6'5", fucking 4 foot wide black man. He is huge. That man is a tank. He is gigantic. I could ride Pat into battle. He is that fucking big, right? And at the end of the day, he is American and he's an African American, right? So when he says things like this, descriptors, I'm going to take his word for it, right? Because I've known him for a fucking long time. Right? He's ripping into the fucking G-Man for acting like the white man's fucking slave there, pretty much. Because that's all G-Man has ever done. Yes, master. Of course, master. I don't mind you saying that N-word hard R, master. I'm going to defend these people. I'm going to defend Shanny and Rev from abusing their kids. I'm going to buy them some fried chicken and watermelon. Fuck you. Honestly. Yeah, I know what word that is, Michael. I know what word that is. And I ain't going to say it. But it rhymes with spooning. Or spoon. Because you can say it either or. You can have an ing on the end as well. Yeah. Yeah, Pat's a good boy. Pat is a good boy. And the thing is, Pat is quite conservative. Like, he's quite right. He's a quite right-leaning guy as well. Right? So for him... Like, he actually surprised me when he came out and said those things. You know what I mean? You know, he likes to rail on, like, liberals for fucking condescending to black people and all this kind of thing. So for me to see him come out and say that was surprising to me. So, you know, at the end of the day, he's from America. He gets the term. He understands it. He gets the background. He understands it more than I do. So I'm going to learn from him. What I said was not racist. At the end of the day, I can say it, right? Because if we go off that same logic that fucking Gman has, right? I should be allowed to say the N-word harder. I don't say it. I used to. I don't say it anymore, right? Because I don't like the word, right? But I should be able to say these things by these own people fucking logic. You know what I mean? There is some more shit from Gman. I think we should watch some of it on this stream, actually, seeing as we're not going to be gaming with Drunkle. Fucking, I hate Gman. I really fucking do. And these fucking people that have called me a fucking racist, who have called me a Nazi, and called me a fascist, do not know what a racist actually looks like. They do not know what a racist actually sounds like. They do not know what a Nazi is. They do not know what a fucking fascist is. These people are Twitter political pundits.
Hey, N-word hard R. Weird name.
Very strange. Thank you, Cryptic. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So I think what we should do is we should go back to Gman, who in that and this motherfucker's crying about me calling Gman Plantation Man and the jokes that someone else said. It's a fucking good thing that he didn't see the second thing Corbyn said. Because the second thing Corbyn said was far more offensive, and in my opinion, more offensive than saying the N-word hard R. Alright? Because when he said it, it made me cringe. I don't cringe at shit. What he said, do you know what that fucker said? Alright? He said, it's people like G-Man who prove the bell curve. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware of what the bell curve is. The bell curve is a widely controversial scientific study wherein it contains race science in it. It tries to correlate and conflate the race and IQ argument in it. Now, as somebody who was in the political commentary genre, I've told you guys about my fight with the alt-right. I had my personal war with the alt-right. And this is something that they do. This is one of their biggest arguments, is race and IQ. This is one of their justifications for a white ethno-state. This is one of their attempts to dehumanize black people. And thank you, Shadow, for the 100 bits.
The spice must flow. Bring forth the spice.
The spice. Thank you very much, Shadow. That's what race realism ultimately looks to do, or race realism when it comes from the mouth of someone who's a part of the alt-right. They're trying to dehumanize black people when they do it. They're trying to suggest that because of black people having higher testosterone and an average lower IQ across the board, couldn't possibly have anything to do with poverty, mind you. You know, it's not as if there are super intelligent black people out there who are super rich or even wealthy or anything. But yeah, they try to use this to suggest that black people have a lower IQ, and lower IQ correlates with violence. Therefore, that's the reason why black people commit more violent crime in the United States of America. Couldn't possibly have to do with huge amounts of poverty or anything like that, or the implementation of heavy reliance on the welfare state, or gang related issues due to fatherlessness. No, it couldn't possibly be as nuanced as these things, could it? It couldn't possibly be as nuanced as that. No. We have to try to correlate all this data. That ultimately means nothing, because IQ doesn't actually mean fucking anything in the end. But do you know why? Because IQ tests cannot measure the many forms of intelligence that there are. It cannot measure creative intelligence. It cannot measure emotional intelligence. It can't truly measure intelligence anyway. I don't give a fuck. You could be dumb as fuck, a bag of rocks. Anybody can learn. If a teacher is a good fucking teacher, then that kid or adult will learn. All right, it's just some people need a different kind of learning environment, funnily enough, much like ADHD people. And I imagine within the black community, there is a lot of stigmatization on mental health. I know that as a fucking fact. right? Well, what is it? Mental Health America has a specific bit for African Americans because they know that there's stigmatization with mental health problems within the black community. Oh, another reason which could be a targeted fucking factor in all this, why African Americans have such a fucking problem with education in America and, you know, acquiring jobs and a decent education. It couldn't possibly have anything to do with mental health as well. I mean, if we're going to use the argument for mass shootings as fucking mental health, then we can't also suggest that maybe that these crimes could also be committed through acts of severe mental health or anything. Yeah, IQ, exactly. BMI is just as fucking worthless. And thank you, Cryptic, for the 45 bits. Now, black communities are all monolithic. And exactly, that's another fucking thing right there. I hate that shit. I fucking hate that shit. America has a lot to learn from the UK in terms of race relations. It really does. Yeah, America was on the fucking up and up in the 80s. But this whole division by race thing is... I find it disgusting, to be honest. I said this on Ranting Monkey stream today. But yeah, that's the whole... The bell curve itself isn't that bad because not all of it has to do with race realism. Not all of it has to do with the idea of race and IQ. That's not the entirety of the book. The vast majority of it is much more to do with IQ, your intelligence and things like that. I ultimately think it's a worthless book. It's also an incredibly fucking dry read as well. But members of the alt-right like to cherry pick science. And anyway, it's demonstrably fucking false anyway. You want to talk about race realism, like real race realism? There are differences between the races. Of course there are. They are very fucking physically apparent, alright, in a lot of people. But intelligence? Fuck you, dude. It couldn't have anything possibly to do with poverty rates, bad education, government interference, or anything like that, you know? Yeah. Famously, during World War II, the British public would side with black minorities over rowdy Yanks when the two would meet in the pub. I didn't actually know that. But then again, don't forget, post-World War II, we brought in a lot of people from the colonies, Jamaica, for example, to the Windrush generation, that's what it's called, which are now considered to be black British, to help rebuild the country. So... BMI is fucking stupid as well. Right, let's watch some content. Most Jamaicans are lovely people. They do fantastic food as well. Here in the, for those who don't know, here in the UK, there's like a lot of like Caribbean fast food places. Not where I live, unfortunately, but like down in London where I grew up, there's a lot of like Caribbean places. Oh, they know how to cook. I'll give them that. I'll give them that. But let's watch some Gman then, seeing as Drunkle won't be joining us to play Ark. I should probably change the title before I do anything. I'll just delete that bit then. It's a shame because I turned the server on. What's worse is the erasing of Spanish and Portuguese people from being Latin because European lighter skin means evil white boys. Another issue that I have with race, again, like... Mickey, how many times have you seen my race denied? Because I'm white passing. Or Latino passing. I've had my sexuality denied as well. I find these people to be disgusting. And it's not just a political thing. Alright, let's switch on over. Let's see what G-Tard has been up to. And the point I was trying to make earlier as well, this motherfucker was calling me a racist, saying that I'm no better than Shanny, but G-Man called me a pedophile. He called me a pedophile. He called me a child abuser. Fuck you. With no evidence whatsoever. Apparently my office is dirty. Looks fine to me. So, you know what? Like, being called fucking Plantation Man ain't got shit on being called a fucking pedophile or being called a child abuser. That's the worst fucking shit you can be called, dude. Outright slander, that shit. All right, let's go. This is him insulting Jules, who he also, in that stream, after he was done calling me a paedophile and child abuser, he called Jules a young prostitute. Yeah.
Doozy for you guys today.
And what race am I? I'm mixed race. My mum is half black. She's half African. Therefore, I'm a quarter West African.
And actually, this is not going to be a me telling you video.
The rest of me is English, Irish, and Scottish. And I've got a little bit of, like, European in me as well. So
this is going to be me asking you what your opinion is, believe it or not. I was in a room. I'm not sure if it was Brett Keene's room or somebody else's room. I'm not 100% sure. But a statement was made as people was constantly dogging Shanny ForChrist and making stuff up out of thin air without providing any.
The fucking cheek of this cunt to stand there and say that we're making shit up out of thin air despite doing nothing but showing the fucking content. Because you lot aren't stupid. If I made shit up, you guys always correct me when I get something wrong. And I have got stuff wrong before. Right? And you guys have always corrected me on it. I've not been making it up. I've just got things wrong. I've never made anything up about Shanny and Rev. I've showed it to show fucking proof. You guys have been here this entire time watching me do live streams, watching me react and review to this stuff. And you know what? If you thought I was a liar, you are more than fucking welcome to leave this live stream and go and watch the entire thing for your goddamn self, then come back and hold me accountable for it. I fully fucking welcome it. I've always said that. We're not fucking liars. This cunt has the fucking cheek to stand there and say that we make this shit up.
I often wonder how Gman would be if his parents weren't siblings.
Thank you, HT. I needed that. Thank you, HT. But again, this motherfucker has the cheek, the audacity to stand here and say that we make shit up when he called me a fucking pedophile and a fucking child abuser. I wish I was speaking to Necro earlier in DMs about Gman, and I wish I could say publicly on a live stream what it is that we were saying. But if I told you guys, I'd probably get fucking flagged off here. What's going on, Scribe?
Any evidence, as usual. Jules said something today that's interesting. Now,
I'll give you a hint. It involves a screwdriver.
Before I tell you guys what she said, I've been on YouTube for the better part of 12 years now, I think. I think it's safe to say I've been on here for about 12, 13 years or whatever, right? Something very interesting was said today. You know...
Oh, I know, Lord Bryce. I shouldn't let it get to me because there was that time when he insulted veterans, and you know what I'm like for that shit. I'm a veteran myself. You insult veterans, I'll come for you. I'll fucking come for you. I will shit in your pants and lift you. Oh shit. I'll pull your pants down, shit in your pants, and then fucking wedgie you. Okay, well that's the first lie that Alex said something interesting. Fuck you, Scribe. Dick. He said some shit about veterans, and I got mad. I got so angry that Drag had to calm me down. He's like, no, I understand. You shouldn't let it get to me. I know that I shouldn't. But there's only so much stupidity that I can fucking deal with.
You guys know what Jules said? Jules said that if you talk about your personal life, then it's free. Then basically anybody can talk about what you talk about in your personal life.
Yeah, dickhead. That's how this fucking works. You put yourself out there, you open yourself up to criticism. That's how this works, you soft twat. This
is what Jules said.
I hate him. I fucking hate him. I really do.
I've been on here for 13 years. How much information do you think I really have on these people about their...
You have nothing because you're a moron. You are nothing but a posturing, smug, fucking tard.
Personal life. I'm serious. Let's just look at the reaction channels.
Oh God, here we go.
I know a lot about these people, and I mean a lot.
He doesn't know anything. He thinks that he does, but he doesn't.
I'm talking about no rumors. I'm talking about stuff that they have personally said about their personal life. You know, the psychological trauma that they've been through when they were kids.
Hey, Sithy, how's it going, man? Work luck, my dude. Have a great stream. Thank you for coming along, Sith, dude. I hope you're well. The
emotional abuse. Some of them said that they were raped. Some of them said that they have cheated on their spouses. A lot of them has talked about their personal lives, and they do it over and over and over again. So my question is this.
Also,
true that everything is fair game once you talk about it on YouTube?
Yeah.
And I'm serious. Real names and all.
Yeah, and I can't reconcile because my dad dead. So.
Addresses and all. Illegal activity and all. Is that really fair game according to this Jules girl?
Oh, God.
Like, I'm serious, Paladin. She went in there and said that if you talk about your personal life, it's fair game. Please.
Well, go on then, G-Man. How about you stop being a lazy ass and make a fucking exposed video? Actually edit a video. Script it, record it, gather the clips together, and expose me, Jules, Drag. Expose us all. I want you to do it. Please fucking do it.
Let's have a vote. Everybody who believes that this is true, I'm going to get a screenshot of your vote. If you believe that everything that a person says on YouTube is fair game, I want to see your vote in the comment section and the live chat. So if you believe that it is fair game.
Guys, everything that I say is fair game. Come at me.
Because they talked about it on YouTube, hit number 1. If you do not believe that if you believe that Jules is incorrect by what she said, hit number 2. And then what I'm going to ask you to do when the video is over, go to the comment section and write down your reasoning for your answer. And the reason why...
There's a person in the chat, I know you guys can't see it, but it's because this is a live stream replay. There's someone in the chat saying, shut the fuck up, you closet FAG.
This is important. Now, you got a problem now. Jade got in public and she said that she was gay. Jade also said that she was a Roman Catholic. And now we got a problem now.
That's a problem? Why would G-Man think that's a... Why would it be a problem for him? I could see the Catholic Church having a problem with it, but why would G-Man have a problem with it?
Because now you people are attacking me for something that you believe is okay.
Also, stop trying to hold me accountable for shit other people say. It's fucking annoying.
So, we got to do some voting here because I'm going to bring up all of Jay's dirty little secrets that we learned about her when she passed away. If it turns out that you guys believe that everything that you say on here is true. So, was Jules correct or was she incorrect? Or maybe she misspoke. If you talk about your personal life, is it free? Is it really free game for everybody to do it? Or should we have a little bit of...
Also, Necro, fuck you. I'm going to hold Necro. You know what Necro just sent to me on Twitter? He sent me a video of a man coming into a frying pan. He sent me a video of a man whacking off into a fucking frying pan. It's a decent fucking dick too, but...
Common sense about what we talk about, what we hear people talk about, because I'm one...
Like, what happens if you, like, imagine if you heated the pan up first, right? And then you got, like, spit back of, like, spitting cum back at you. That would be horrible.
Cold-blooded individual when I want to be. I can take every little secret that's ever been told about me. I'm sorry, not secrets because they wouldn't be online, but everything that you said online. Like, for example, Miss Parker says she was raped. I can spend the next 25 years talking about the little bit of information I heard about her with that. In fact, I can cut a little clip out and I can show everybody what Miss Parker said about what happened to her.
Does he think that we use the same small clip over and over again or something?
I mean, if everything's fair game, I can do it. And that's just Miss Parker. Give me a break. There's Miss Star. There's a whole bunch of other people on here who talked about this stuff in public. Okay? So, we're going to do a vote. We're going to do a vote. Number 1, if you agree with Jules. Number 2, if you disagree. Then I need somebody to go in the comment section and
A bit salty, Apenoid.
I need you to clarify what it means. If you do not do it, I'm going to take that clip that she said.
Okay, do
and
it.
I'm going to do a Jade show. And I'm going to talk about everything I heard her actually say.
No, I didn't watch it to the end, Necro. I just saw a big dick shooting a load into a frying pan. Sizzling semen.
God bless Mick Ranger. God bless Let's Get Biblical. See, Let's Get Biblical, you're smart, dude. You understand and you know how I am. You know full well what I'll do if I find out that that's true. You know full well what I'm going to do.
Oh, Necro.
So what is it, Jules? I would like some clarification by what you meant by that. I mean, even you, Jules, have mentioned your personal life.
What's hard about this? What's difficult? Why do you need further clarification? If you want to respond to somebody saying something, then just fucking do it.
That means I'm free to talk about it whenever I want, regardless of what your parents think of it.
Go on then.
You see, this is why we have to think before we speak, ladies and gents. Even if you don't like somebody, at the end of the day, if you're going to respond to them, you should probably think through what you're going to say, then open your mouth and say it.
Really?
Because when you speak prematurely...
Really? This motherfucker is advocating that people think before they speak? I fucking hate him. I really do. I fucking despise him so much.
Then you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. Okay? Because like I said, I've been on here for a long time. You'd be surprised what I know about these people on YouTube. You'll be surprised. I have Skype calls. And during those Skype calls, they tell me their whole life. You have no idea the people I can talk about on here. You'll be shocked. Bionic Dance talks about her personal life. And we already know her real name. Everybody knows her real name. But when we start talking about addresses, where she worked, family names, family members, and all this other stuff and whatnot. And it's not just her. It's a whole bunch of other people on here. Steve Shives. And I mean, I would just take one little comment that...
No one cares about moist mouth, mate.
That Jules said, and I would go buck wild on here. But I'm not going to. You want to know why? I don't take advice from minors. Okay? Jules is 17 years old.
No,
and
she's
should
not
be debating adults.
She's
okay?
not.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
You called her a prostitute.
Okay? So, what I want you guys to do is to give me your one or two. I'll look at it later. And then I'll count the votes. And then I'll let everybody know what YouTube actually said about it.
Where does he get this shit? Why does he think this? Jules isn't 17. He thinks that Burnt Toast is underage as well.
Okay? I personally believe that we should use discretion when we're talking about other people, and we should definitely use grace.
Okay, well, in America, well, depending on the state, I mean, 17 it would be considered a minor, right? So then you called a 17-year-old a prostitute. And that's the hill you want to fucking die on, dude?
And we should be very thoughtful when we're talking about other people's issues.
Yes, HT, okay.
Oh, yeah, Jules is a minor. Jules has no business being...
Okay, well, you called that minor a prostitute then?
In these hangouts. From what I understand, I mean, she told me many times she's 17 years old. She's a minor. She has no business coming into these rooms. Well, listen to what Sissy says. As long as you have receipts proving your claims, you can critique anyone's video, comments, is legal and allowable. So basically, Sissy, if I find out if I got receipts of what your real name is...
Yeah, I mean, he wants to pretty much insult, like, he's pretty much insulted Mrs. Parker for her rape. He's insinuated that Jules is an underage person and is a prostitute. And he also called all of us child abusers and pedophiles.
What your address is, any receipts about anything about you, then you're saying I can put it on YouTube then, right? Is that what you're telling me? If I get your IP address, I can put that out there too? Is that what you're telling me? Like, you need to clarify what you mean by that, sir. Because these things...
Well, we don't dox people, but you're conflating things again.
Things can happen rather easy. There's a whole bunch of ways we can get your IP address. You'd be shocked. Brett Keane, I'm doing this on my phone, man. I'm not doing this on my Labby. That's right, let's get biblical. That's right. So, definitely learned something here today about the...
well, he says labby, but he means lappy or laptop.
Thinking of...
I know Jules isn't the prostitute. I know that she's not 17.
Many of these atheists, they believe that you talk about your personal life is perfectly okay, but if we do it to them, then they can't get angry no more. They literally take away their ability to get angry at you when you get personal with them, if they agree with Jules. Like literally, like seriously, like how many times you think I got ex-persons on here talking about where they live on live camera? Then they realize how dumb it is to do on YouTube and they don't do it no more. And they have requested people not to do it on here. And people respectfully don't do it. How many times do you think that's happened on here? Or like, oh, you guys serious? Like we have Thunderfoot's real name. I can put the man's real name there.
Yes, and the man was doxxed and insulted and had his father, who had cancer, insulted a butt ton of shit times as well.
Heck with Thunder, but I can put his real name in the title of the videos and then just go on and on and on and on and on. Obviously, we don't want to do stuff like that because we don't want to endanger the man's job and what he's doing with his career and everything. I'm not going to make a disagreement that I have with him about evolution personal, like a lot of these reaction morons are doing. I'm not.
He says that he doesn't make the arguments about evolution personal, but I don't know how many of you here have ever watched one of his streams wherein he invites people on to debate about evolution. Yeah, he does take it very fucking personal.
I'm not going to do that because I'm a Christian and I believe in loving my neighbor the way I love myself. So what do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section. Please do me a...
If you were a Christian, you'd believe in the term spare the rod, spare the fucking child, and you'd beat Shanny and Rev for being fucking animals.
Favor, don't forget, get opinionated in the comment section. All comments that have nothing to do with what this video is saying, I'm deleting, okay? But I will respectfully, even if you disagree with me, if you leave the your comment in the comment section with your vote, I will read what you got to say and I'll make a comment on in a future video. All right. So with that being said, guys, Jesus Christ is going to return and judge the entire world, including the atheist community, whether you believe it or not.
J-Mag, honestly, I truly do believe that that Gman is like stuck in the whole anti-theist war on YouTube. Like, I think he got trapped in that timeline and had never left it. Rant. Gman is a sort of brain dead fucker that has found God to disguise a less than perfect past, and yet won't repent and show humility because he found Jesus. Woe betide anyone piss on his personal Bible, a script that only serves him and gullible idiots, edited to omit more honest words.
BTV.
He's a fucking idiot. Okay, we're gonna go back a little bit.
Hello, everybody.
This is the stream before the stream where he called me and everyone else pedophiles and child abusers.
Hi, and welcome to GTV. I am Gman, your host. How you doing, Paladin? And welcome all of the saints that are watching the show. And if you're an atheist and you're watching this, hopefully when the show is over, you won't be an atheist no more. Today, I want to talk about a term that is going to start being used by yours truly to describe the behavior of many of these atheists, and unfortunately, many of the Christians here on YouTube. You see, I'm going to start asking everybody to start letting me know what your opinion is. Because if I don't know what your opinion is, then you're getting labeled. Don't care how you feel about it. But this is getting serious, and once again, it's affecting my personal life. And I don't think it's funny at all. Now, let's get into this now. What the heck is going on here on YouTube? People watching atheist YouTube channels, atheists are saying that people are committing child abuse, and we have, unfortunately, some people saying that they're not atheists, like Negs and some other people, that they're saying that they're not atheists. Irie Alex is not an atheist, although you won't tell me what he is. Neither will Negs.
I told you I was, you dumb cunt! Oh! I've had conversations with G-Man and I have told him what I am. But this cock-juggling thunder cunt, he just can't accept it. Because he has such a rigid definition of what you can and cannot be that he doesn't... Necro, I swear to fucking Christ, dude. This is why I can't come back to America, dude. I can't come back to America. Because I'd do something stupid.
Eggs, which tells me that they're lying.
It's a Moscow.
And they'll sit there and tell me that that Shanny ForChrist and Revelation News are abusing their children. Let's talk about what targeted. Okay, let's talk about concern first and foremost for children that's being abused, and then I want to get to this term, targeted harassment. Because this is really serious here, because again, the reaction channels don't care. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, he can't be saved, Blushy. He can't be. He can't be. He is I would say gone, but I don't think he was ever here.
What their motives are and everything a little bit later. But let's get into this here a minute. If somebody was genuinely concerned about the welfare of children, they would make the effort themselves to physically go to their home to make sure that
I live in the UK, and I'm poor. Shut up.
That the children doesn't have any bruises, that they're eating, that they're not being physically abused.
Also, do you think Shanny and Rev would let a rando... Do you think, Shanny, like, if Drag turned up to Shanny's fucking house, do you think that she wouldn't get fucking physical in the instant? Do you not fucking think that she would probably try and call the police or try and cry fucking rape, knowing her?
It will show that they genuinely care about the welfare of these children. That is not what's going on in these reaction channels.
He actually thinks that we should go to Shanny's house whilst Shanny and Rev are there. Does he think that randos can just turn up to someone's house and just inspect the interior of the fucking house? Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Nor is this what's going on, very disappointingly, with some Christians here on the internet. I'm sorry, a lot of you ain't gonna like what I got to say, but since a lot of you want to talk about how I don't talk about not a lot of you, I got a couple of you that says I don't like to quote scripture. Well, today you're not gonna like me very much because I'm gonna do a lot of that and I'm gonna be being kind of harsh today. All right, so let's get into this here now. Okay, what does Psalm 14:1 say for the Christians that are watching this? I'm just
God, not every Christian has been to Bible study, Gman.
Fuck me. I'm not serious. I am serious. What does Psalm 14:1 say? It says that the fool has said in his heart that there is no God. Why are you listening to fools? Well, just because they're fools don't mean that they can't observe and see what's going on in their home. Okay, let's talk about something called targeted harassment. Okay? Go look.
The fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt, their deeds are vile, there is no one who does good. The Lord looks down from heaven on the sons of men to see if there are any who understand, any who seek God. Thank you, Mickey. What the fuck does that have to do with harassment? Every time he quotes the Bible, in my head, I say to myself, the fucking Reformation was a goddamn mistake.
Look it up and Google it. Okay? Targeted harassment is when you are attempting to harass somebody with the intent, or you're dealing with somebody with the intent on bullying them or harm.
I came here today expressly to bully you, G-Man. I love bullying Shanny and Rev. Oh dear. Shanny and Rev know a lot about G-Man's personal life. That's why he's beholden to them. Has nothing to do with the house. It's a good point. G-Man will forever think he has the up hand because he is a Christian and talks about the... Yeah, exactly, yeah. Bible class flashbacks. David isn't arguing anything other than people need to believe in God. Nothing about harassment. It's got nothing to do with harassment whatsoever.
Harming them. You've seen the reaction channels story. Allow me to tell you what I've seen with my own two eyes. And if you're a Christian, I'm going to do a private Google Hangout because I can't do this publicly. You need to see what they are sending them in private. You're not going to be able to make any money. We're going to make sure you're not on social media no more. And they're doing this via Instagram and some other ways that they're getting to Shanny for Christ. I've seen them. And if you want to come to a private Christian Google Hangout, I will show you the individuals, and Negs is one of them.
Negs is a lucky boy, huh?
Wait till you see who the other ones are, although I don't think a lot of you are going to be surprised.
Well, to be fair, Google Hangouts does still exist. It does still exist, and you still can use it. It's just that Google Hangouts on air doesn't exist anymore. There is still a browser version, like a standalone browser version you can still use.
It's targeted harassment. They're not doing this because they care about these kids. And I'm convinced that they don't care about Shanny and Rev's kids. They're doing this for clout and to make money.
If I was after like if I was a big fucking clout chaser, I wouldn't be spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours editing the third Shanny documentary. I'd be covering Gabby fucking Hanna. I would have been throwing out reaction videos and drama videos about fucking Gabby Hanna if I was that desperate for fucking clout.
I want physical evidence that Shanny ForChrist is abusing her children. Do not show me a video where Revelation News yelling at one of them over a cat. That's not child abuse.
I mean, it is. It's verbal abuse.
I don't care about you being triggered either. Go to somebody else's channel if you want them to care about you being triggered. Because I personally don't care.
He doesn't care, guys. He doesn't care.
Okay? I don't care about your opinions. Okay? Show me where these children, for example, have bruises. Because now you're sending these people.
Because to G-Man, child abuse can only possibly be physical abuse.
Okay, my way, and claiming that they live somewhere they don't, and saying that I'm friends with child abusers. That is defamation of character. Not only
he says this with no sense of irony about himself. Calls me a pedophile and a child abuser. Cries defamation.
You're defaming the character of Revelation News, but now you're defaming my character. I want physical evidence that this has happened, or you are going to have a major problem with me.
Yeah, exactly.
2 times they came, 2 times they would sit back where they came from. And I was something of a jerk the second time. The third time, like I said, y'all ain't gonna like me very much at all. Because many
I would never like you, G-Man. I haven't like the first interaction with G-Man that I had was him threatening my children. So yeah, I ain't never ever gonna be nice to this fucking peanut head.
If you got children, and many
I do have children.
of you get on YouTube drunk, cussing, high on weed, and are doing a lot of things you ain't got no business doing. If we are defining
you're allowed to do those things.
child abuse as a person who's raising their voice, cussing people out, being high or drunk on substance abuse, then I'm going to call CPS on you.
Do it. Fucking do it, I dare you. Funny thing is, I have my own space in my house. My children can't hear me swearing and effing and jeffing. My youngest is in bed right now on his tablet. He can't hear a fucking thing that I'm saying. My eldest is 16 and sees this shit on the TV all the time. So shut the fuck up.
And see how you like it. You saying that it's child endangerment. Sean, where's your proof? And I won't block you. Show me your physical proof and I won't block you. You have exactly 1 minute. 1 minute to provide me with proof.
Only 1 minute, guys. You got 1 minute to provide proof
that they're doing this. See, I physically been in the home with them. I physically seen them deal with their children. Their children are doing better than you. So please explain to me before your 30 seconds is over, Sean. You ain't got no proof, and that's why you're gone. But the Christians, gentlemen pioneers, said, oh, you agree that they're child abusers? Okay, sir, where is your proof?
Why is he so sweaty?
For that. I want your proof. If you ain't got no proof for it, gentleman pioneer, shut up. Enough's enough with this nonsense. Shut up. Where is your physical proof that these people are abused?
Well, he called FabFitGeeky a child abuser, and she ain't got kids.
Toilet. Like you never seen somebody move before. And it didn't clean up the house. What kind of stupidity is that? Where's your physical proof? You don't got none. But I tell you what proof I do got. I got proof that since these two have been off YouTube, they have been harassed and bullied, and they are stopping them from getting work. Yes, ladies and gents.
Literally not a single one of us have stopped them from getting work. The only people stopping Shanny and Rev from getting work is Shanny and Rev.
How are they supposed to take care of their kids when they can't even get a job because you won't let them? And you do have a history of calling people's jobs and getting them fired.
We don't, actually. Where's your proof? The burden of proof is on the accuser, motherfucker, right? And if we have to provide proof of child abuse, then you need to be providing evidence of us doing that shit. Okay?
For the Christians, where is the proof? If you're going to defend this nonsense, I will be doing a hangout and I will be doing a hangout later on today, and I'm going to prove nobody, not the Christians on YouTube, neither the atheists have any physical proof that
exact Sheik, Gary Bin Moore, that he's threatened my children. My first interaction with him was him threatening me and my children. Threatening to dox me.
they have committed child abuse. And trust you me, that definition that you use is going to be immediately applied to atheists who I've seen bring their children on camera. And I will be screen sharing those channels. JD Kane's one of them. Of course.
If I see Gman doing that, I'm flagging him. And I'm putting that out there now. I don't flag people, all right? I generally don't like to do it. But if I see him doing that shit, I'm flagging him.
There's somebody else in here we're going to use, and they're not going to like it very much. But we're going to talk about Neg and the rest of these other people who are so-called parents on here who maybe CPS needs to come and visit them. All right? I am sick of this. This is getting old. You want to try to accuse...
Has Negs responded to this? Because, you know how, uber defensive Negs gets about his kids and stuff, which is fair. Especially in this case, right?
Me of being friends with child abusers. When I do my show, you make sure you bring your carcasses to the to the show and make sure you're ready to deal with me, because I know you don't got nothing. I know you don't got nothing. All right?
You see the Shanny doc? I'm going to create a section specifically to deal with this arsehole. I swear.
Lying. This is cyberbullying and targeted harassment.
Cyberbullying. They are 37 and 38 years old. G-Man. Rev is 37 years old. Shanny is 38 years old. You are fucking 50. Grow the fuck up.
Why don't you guys do yourself a favor, go pick up a book and go look up what these words mean?
Oh, God. Would you do it?
You keep talking about how smart you are and how you're not dumb. Go look up what targeted harassment is. We all know you guys are organized. We all know what channel you're following. We all know who you guys are obeying. Do not play with me.
Oh, God.
You even scamming people out of money on here by lying and saying we're going to go support this channel, having fellow people on YouTube.
I'm scamming you guys. I'm scamming all of you. Gibbs money.
Donate to those YouTube channels so you can trick new people to donate on there. Don't play with me on this nonsense. Do not play with me. The bottom line is, at the end of the day, do you have any proof? Because if you don't, you better start shutting up.
I have a lot, actually. On my desktop, funny enough.
Because the next time I see Shanny and Rev, I'm going to tell them to go see an attorney. And you want to know what? When it comes...
Yeah, but they've been threatening me and Drag and fucking everybody else for years now with fucking lawsuits, dude. They ain't never coming for us, dude. What's going on, Karen? And hello, Telegon. You. I can see you in the chat. His chat here. Interpol's coming for me. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. You love being scammed by me. I'm scamming you guys. Welcome to the Irate Scam channel, where you can give me money for being an entertaining bastard.
When it comes to defamation of character, you don't need no money. I hope
you do, actually.
You understand it. When it comes to defamation of character, you don't need a dime.
Yes, you do.
They're not even on YouTube no more, and you guys are harassing them, concerned about these kids.
Well, actually, Rev is back on YouTube, funny enough. We should go have a look at his channel shortly, actually.
Abortionists don't care about no kids.
I was not right again with the abortion. It's like I've mentioned this to you guys before. There was a live stream. This is when he permanently banned me from like everything on his channel. Like he banned me from his he banned me from his channel, and he banned me from his StreamYard. Right. I thank you, HT.
Is this how we report for false advertising? No? Dang, scammed again.
Scammed again, HT. I'm just that good. Thank you for the 100 bits. You guys, I went onto his fucking live stream, and I went on, and the topic had nothing to do with abortion, and he immediately hits me. So, irate Alex, why are you into murdering babies?
He's only doing this cause drag is egoring him. He misses drag.
Yeah, I know. He wants that drag peen. He wants it. Thank you, Isolationist. We went on there. The talk was about foodie beauty and mental health and harassment, and the second I get on, irate Alex, why are you in favor of killing babies? I was like, what? I ain't never been caught off guard that badly before. I was like, what? No, I'm no longer pro-life, Telegon. I'm no longer pro-life. Because of people like Gman, I'm just pro-abortion. Like, not even pro-choice at this point. You're pregnant, it's gotta go.
Murder kids! You guys sit there and get legislation together so that you can murder kids before they get a chance to even breathe.
Fuck.
Don't give me that garbage that you guys care about children. When you're sitting there saying that a woman has a right to murder their baby whenever...
Delete us that fetus! Alright? You saw that chap on Twitter jerking off into the fucking frying pan? You know, we're not even getting the chewy bits with the fetus anymore. We're just putting all the baby batter straight into the fucking pan now.
They want. Shut up! The bottom line is, at the end of the day, these murderers on the internet who don't care about unborn babies...
We're now murderers, guys. Because apparently we take that stance. All of us, every single one of us now isn't even pro-choice. Like we're straight up all pro-abortion.
To try to convince everybody all of a sudden that they care about babies. These people who say that Shanny's a horrible person for using the N-word. Tell me this, where was this attitude when Shanny first used the N-word on me? We got a lot of videos.
Well, yeah, funny enough, people did take issue with her calling you the N-word. So
we're going to be reviewing soon, ladies and gents, where I directly confronted the atheist community on this very topic. When she first used the word, you know what all you atheists...
I'm not even pro-healthcare, Melty Pisces. I'm anti-healthcare. Fucking Darwinism. Stop people like this from existing.
...were doing, you were applauding her and saying that she was doing a good thing when she did it to me.
Literally nobody applauded Shanny ForChrist for calling you the N-word hard R. Nobody applauded that.
Why don't you tell the people about that, you liars? You never cared about her using that word. The only reason you're doing this is because you're making money on the internet now. And that might...
I know, and thank you for being a source of income for me, Jim, and I appreciate it.
And this was going to come back to bite you in the butt. Because you're making money off of this and you're slandering somebody else's character, you are setting yourself up to be sued.
I ain't slandered no one, motherfucker. I show shit. And I react to shit. And if I'm reacting incorrectly to that shit, people call me out on that shit.
You idiots. You don't know what you're doing. So, Gentleman Pioneer, I saw your video, dude. Shanny and Revelation child abusers, where's your physical proof? Oh, I saw a video and Dudu was on the... Where's your physical abuse? I'm sorry, where's your physical proof? Where's your physical proof that Shanny and Rev are abusing these children? I was physically there. Now you're calling me a liar. Don't sing it. Make sure you bring your butt in the room and bring it. Because I'm not going to be a nice G-man tonight at all.
Yes, guys, please invite yourself onto his live stream so that he can constantly remove you from the StreamYard over and over again to talk over you, not allowing you to actually say anything. Yes, please, of course. Invite yourselves to do that.
I'll let you talk and tell your lies. Just get ready for the one term that you all hate. Where is your proof? Period.
This is a 50-year-old man, guys. This is a 50-year-old man. Lying through his teeth at us right now. G-Man still beating the D. Yes, Corbin. Yeah, he's 50 years old. He is 50 years old.
Period. No, I'm not turning on GP. I'm angry at GP. I'm angry at anybody that got the nerve to call themselves a Christian on here and don't know how to do no research to see whether
Is he 46? I thought he was 50, HT.
or not somebody's
But 46 ain't much better, though, is it? He is fucking 13 years older than me if he is 46. He's middle-aged. He's on the internet calling everyone he doesn't like a fucking atheist. Everyone who he doesn't like is an atheist. And he's stood there lying and doesn't understand, like, accusing us of not understanding things.
Correction. A 46-year-old man that needs to invest in a fan.
Not all Americans have air conditioning, apparently. Thank you, Shadow. The nerve of him to say no one does research while he does none of his own. The nerve of him to accuse anyone of slandering anyone when he directly slandered me several times.
telling the truth on here.
Cries about children being brought up, yet my first interaction with him was him threatening my children.
Enough's enough with this. And I mean everybody who claims to be in the body of Christ. Either provide proof or shut up. You have to, before you can accuse.
Careful, Hyman Lyman, I've just scammed you out of 10 bits, mate. 46 is basically 50, but he acts like he's 13. Yeah, I was wrong about his age. I was off by 4 years. He's a fucking middle-aged man. Necro, you're 46 today. You are a mature, grown-ass fucking man who doesn't lie through your ass constantly to bet one-up the fucking atheists on
Somebody or
YouTube.
something. You need one or two witnesses to establish a thing. If you don't have one or two witnesses, shut up.
So you have to have one or two witnesses as well, guys, on top of that. So not only do your kids need to have actually been physically beaten and have bruises on them, but you also need to have witnesses too. Otherwise, it's not abuse, guys. It couldn't possibly be abuse. Fucking hate him. I really do.
God hates a lying tongue. Go look.
God hates you then, doesn't he? And my God, my pause game is on fucking fire. God hates you, G-Man. God fucking hates you.
Look it up. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Go look it up. You will be severely punished for that when you stand before Almighty God if you don't repent.
Well, your name is Old Guy Gamer, you know what I mean?
These dummies want to do it, let them do it. But I'm very disappointed that Christians are not obeying the scripture with this. Period.
Cancer Warrior, how are you, darling? It's been a hot second. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. It's good to see you. It's great to see you, CW. For a Christian man, he certainly has a Quranic understanding of law. Yeah.
Streaming at work? You guys are funny. I'm still at the house.
Necro.
Now.
Funnily enough, yeah, you're right, actually. Doesn't that particular book actually say that, yeah, it ain't rape unless you've had two witnesses? Thank you for reminding me of that. I couldn't, there's something that I wouldn't have thought of otherwise. It's been a long time since I've covered anything like that, so.
Let's get to this again, all right? Where is your proof of physical abuse?
And your mum's house, G-Man. Also, again, Hi, I'm G-Man and I'm a dumbass.
Or child abuse. Do you even know what child abuse is?
Do you? You want to look up a definition, motherfucker? You like to look up targeted harassment, funnily enough. I'm willing to bet that he looked up the definition privately, right? And that's the reason why he ain't done it on a live stream. Because he knows that child abuse isn't just beating your fucking kids. Idiot.
CPS even said it's not even against the law to spank your child in the butt. They said it right there in front of me.
That's not what we're accusing them of, though, is it?
Where is your proof that they are abusing their children? Where is it?
I hate you.
All I've been doing is watching you dumb atheists lie over and over. You know what's going to start happening?
So to summarize, you need very specific proof that's impossible to attain witnesses to verify said proof, all while attempting to put across that information without him constantly kicking you out of the stream to say, "Where's the proof?"
Yes, Shadow.
Okay.
Yes, that's exactly what he's saying. Shallow. Exactly that. Thank you again.
I'm gonna be straight up honest. The next, you know what? Brett Keane, if you're watching this, Brett, I want you to do something for me. Every single time somebody gets on YouTube and makes a YouTube video and they claim that Gman is friends with child abusers and do not provide proof, it is time to flag their behinds. I done had it up to here with this. Okay? I'm friends with child abusers? Now it's time to have the conversation. You remember a long time ago when you guys said that, oh, Christians don't talk about slavery, we don't talk about slavery, we don't talk about rape, and I talked about it so much that you guys started barfing and started getting sick at the stomach. Get ready again, because now we're about to spend 100 years talking about child abuse and how little you idiots know about it. You get away with this stuff because people are quiet. I'm about to make a lot of noise on here about this. Because you idiots are slandering the characters of not them, but you're slandering my character. But let's just say...
You can't really slander someone who has no character.
Say this. What if I was friends?
Yeah, the stream after the initial stream where he called me a pedophile and a child abuser, Necro, he was calling for a false flagging campaign in that one. That's against YouTube terms of service. I could flag his ass right now if I wanted to.
With child abusers. It is none of your business. I don't say nothing with you guys being friends with people who touch little kids. Yeah, I know all about your little friends who do that kind of thing. I know all about your friends who are racist. I know all about your friends who are plotting to do physical harm.
He likes to complain about racism, but he actually actively defends a pair of racists.
Harm against other people. I know all about that. I know about some of you being LGBTQ and being bisexual. Y'all having sex.
Oh, he's talking about me. Being bisexual is a sin.
Parties. I know all about that stuff. I know about the racist comments that you guys...
I would love to show you some of the stuff that I masturbate to, G-Man. I especially what I was jacking it to last night. Oh, it would make him blush, I can assure you of that.
Saying in your discords. I know all about that. I know all about that. I know all about that. So you guys are experts in child abuse, huh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, I might actually call it this. Tonight, we're going to call it Atheist Gets Owned on Child Abuse. Because you don't know jack about it. Oh, gee, man, when I was a baby. Listen to me. Don't expect no empathy out of me tonight. I don't care.
Yeah, Telegon, right? I'll give you a nice list about G-Man. Right, this so-called fucking Christian. He believes that slavery isn't immoral. I mean, personally, I just believe it's sexy, if anything. It's a joke, by the way, Twitch. He wants to kill all trans people. He quite clearly has a problem with LGBT people as well. He called Jules, who he thinks is a minor, a prostitute. She's not a minor, nor is she a prostitute. He called me a pedophile. He's threatened my children. He called me a child abuser. He's actively defended racists, whilst also receiving, like being on the receiving end of that racism from Shanny and Rev, you know? How many bits for you to play the clip of G-Man calling Shanny a puta? You'd have to get the clip for me as well.
What happened to you as a...
He said that? He said that there was no starving children in Africa? Poverty exists, dude. It exists everywhere. That's such a dumb fucking thing to say. It's also a fucking continent with lots of countries in it of varying degrees of wealth. Right? And there are starving kids in Africa. There's... So fucking dumb.
A baby.
My fucking blood pressure, Branigo.
When you decided to lie about me, I stopped caring about what happened to you as a baby. You think it's funny? You ain't gonna like my show tonight. That's all I got to say. So I don't care if you're a child.
Wood Chipper goes brrr. Thank you, Cryptic, for continuing your subby wubby doodah. Thank you.
Abused. I don't care what your mama and your daddy did to you when you were little. You don't.
Oh, it's funny. It's almost as if he heard me talking about my abuse, but okay.
Get to put my name in this nonsense as if it's true.
Of course, I don't use that as an argument because it'd be seen as a emotional manipulation. So.
You think it's funny? Don't worry. I've been on YouTube just as long. I know how to play the game. Like I said, it's all good. And by the way, since you guys want to keep bringing this up, and I did say I was going to stop with the scientist Sam stuff,
Would you let it go? Let it go. Let it go. Shut the fuck up, G-Man. Let it go. Let it go. How are you not a fucking po? You retard. Stop fucking lying. Fuck off, cunt. You low IQ moron. Clip that if you want. I don't give a shit.
Starting today, and for the next 9 weeks, we're about to start talking about the Scientist Sam race stuff all over again. And you want to know why? Because you people want to get on here.
Scientist Sam made a joke that was it was in very poor taste. It wasn't a racist joke, but it was in very, very fucking poor taste. But G-Man's so dumb that he thinks it's racist, and
you want to make stuff about Shanny ForChrist, and I'm going to tell the truth about that racist that all
that's spelled T-R-O-O-F.
You support, known as Scientist Sam. Period. So, some people are going to say G-Man's upset. You want to know what? When you be upset,
yeah, I know. I brought up your joke earlier, Corbin.
Somebody was slandering your name? Of course you would.
I like mince, guys. I have a Trebor mince.
By the way, do not ask me to unblock you. The answer is no.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you want fucking proof or not?
If you get blocked, you're staying that way. Create another sock account. More power to you. I don't care if you don't watch. Okay?
Don't make me bring back biracial Christian.
Thank you for telling me that, Quick Six Productions. You're gone. All right?
Yes, I know St. Michael, he really is. These mints are extra strong, Cutwiser. These are extra strong mints.
I'm listening. Come on, keep with the insults. But once you block, don't ask me to unblock you. The answer is no. And you are not going to be joining my room unless you can come up with a pretty clever sock account. Because I'm not just blocking you on this, I'm blocking you on StreamYard too.
Like, you mean like me, after I absolutely fucking annihilated you?
So come on, just keep running your mouth. No, I didn't say I was enabling child abusers. This man called Shanny and Rev child abusers. Where's your proof of that? Where's your proof?
He stood there asking for this shit. There's no invite to a StreamYard. How can people provide proof in a chat where they're getting blocked, most likely can't even post links? Oh yeah, his shitty diss track, yeah.
Where's your proof?
Well, I've got mints.
Where is your proof?
Your nan's house, mate.
Where is your proof? You don't got no proof, but you get to just get on social media, so-and-so. What if I...
Give me proof, even though no one here can actually do that, because we can't give proof via a YouTube chat!
I start calling you people rapists and saying that I'm a witness to you raping a person, and I call the authorities and I start saying, you want to know what? So-and-so raped somebody and I'll testify in court that they did it.
So did he just fucking say that he would testify in a court of law that if one of us got accused of rape that he would back up the claim? That's never going to happen, obviously. But he just admitted that he would lie in the court of law to take one of us down.
Or what if I decide to come out there and say I witnessed a murder and I watched this atheist over there murder somebody? You wouldn't like that, would you? What if I started contacting all of the major Fortune 500 companies and saying that don't employ this person because this person's guilty of murder? You wouldn't like it.
Yeah, that's what you want to do, G-Man. It's called lying under oath, Necro.
You wouldn't like it.
Yeah, imagine being a secretary, right, at a Fortune 500 company. And this dickhead calls up the company. Excuse me, but can you not hire irate Alex? He's a rapist. He's a pedophile. And they're like, what the fuck fuck is this shit? Who the fuck is Ira Alex?
This is what I'm talking about with the hypocrisy of the atheist community, ladies and gents. This is why we don't vote for them.
Vote for them? What?
There is proof, but he doesn't count that proof as proof. He doesn't understand neglect as abuse, boop.
He doesn't. And thank you, Isolationist. He doesn't. He would... Like, that's probably why Gman is so sweaty. Because of the mental gymnastics that he has to do to defend Shanny and Rev. Yes, perjury, yeah.
This is why your parents kick you out the house when they find out you're an atheist. This is why you're considered the bottom of the freaking barrel when it comes to life in general.
Wait. So, he said that he wouldn't vote for one of us. Vote drag for president. 2024, guys.
This is why when you go to Saudi Arabia, Iraq, or any other country, they don't want you to have any rights. Because of the things that you do to
you'd have your head cut off, G-Man.
Other people. And you deserve it. You deserve to be beheaded in Saudi Arabia and Iraq. You deserve to be persecuted here in America. You deserve to be persecuted around the world. Because
we deserve to be persecuted and beheaded, guys. We deserve to be persecuted and beheaded. We deserve Thank you, Mickey. We deserve to be persecuted all around the world and beheaded, even in the United States of America, for what? Making reaction review live streams to two people who are demonstrably fucking terrible. We deserve to have our heads chopped off and persecuted, even in the United States of America, even in the US, for responding to Shanny ForChrist and pointing out that what her and Rev have done is child neglect and therefore abuse. I could flag this motherfucker right now. I could do that. This stream and the stream after, there is enough evidence and enough righteous reason for me to flag this motherfucker off of YouTube completely. There is. Because in the last 20 minutes, this dickhead has done nothing but fucking hang himself. Don't take it seriously, Alex. He is just too low IQ.
People have horrible behavior.
He just said that he wanted us all beheaded, but we also have terrible behavior. Okay.
You have horrible behavior. But you want to know what? I'm not going to call horrible behavior. I'm going to do what most Christians do. You people are sinners, and you're going to get what you deserve. You're going to the lake of fire. Now, you guys...
To be honest, mate, I welcome going to hell at this fucking point. That's where all the fun people are going to be. Think of all the drugs and alcohol there's going to be down there, dude. It'd be fucking awesome. Shit.
I'm like, well, who believes that? Who believes that? I need to get my laugh on or whatever, right? You guys think they're like, who cares about that? Prove hell doesn't exist. Prove hell doesn't exist.
Prove it does exist, you fucking... The Christian thing would to be forgive sinners, but yeah, read the Bible and learn nothing from it, pretty much. I know, right, Necro? I know.
Prove hell doesn't exist. exist. Oh, I can't do that, G-Man. I can't prove that hell exists. But I can prove I'm related to mushrooms, and I can prove that my
I thought hell does exist. It's called Florida, isn't it? Hyman Lyman, you've just been scammed by me. Thank you. Most Christians would forgive and forget. Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you? I last time I checked, Jesus's teachings were that of forgiveness and do unto others as they would do unto you, right? And forgive people for their sins. Did Jesus not die for our sins so that we could sin and then ask God for fucking forgiveness?
One of my great cousins is a dog and a cat and a mushroom.
What the fuck?
I can prove that one of my distant cousins is a watermelon.
What the fuck?
That life has no real meaning, and it's okay to murder babies, but you're not.
There's nothing wrong with that, St. Michael. I've been to Florida. I had a whale of a time. If people say, "You're going to hell, boy," awesome. I can't wait to do all the amphetamines. Oh, I can't wait, dude.
You're not allowed to abuse them when they're alive. What kind of stupid nonsense is that? What kind of stupid nonsense is that?
Stupid.
Again, if you don't have no proof for it, you're going to get your celery behind's own. So get ready, because this hangout's going to be happening sooner than you think. It's happening today, and I want proof. I don't care about what happened to you when you were a little kid. Nobody cares about what happened.
4 million people have died after contracting SARS-CoV-2, and this man is still here. Proof that there is no God. I could explain evolution to G-Man, but yeah, he wouldn't listen.
To you. I only care about the facts. Do you have any factual information that their child abuses besides, hey, you know what I heard? I heard that Revelation does this. I heard that Shanny ForChrist does this. I don't care about your rumors.
Nobody sits there and says, I heard this, I heard that. Every single person that you want beheaded literally has done what I'm doing right now. They play the content, they pause, they respond. They play the content, they pause and respond.
Joke's on him, there's at least 150 atheists who are objectively better people than this book booper.
At least 150. Thank you, Corbin. Appreciate it, dude.
I care about what you can prove in court.
Content. I hate him so much. All right, real quick. I want to see this clip. Where's this clip, Mickey? I thought you said you sent me a clip. Did you not send me a clip? All we have ever done is show the content and then responded to it. Thank you, HT, for the 45. Him being related to mushrooms would explain a lot. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you. That proves karma is a busy creature and G-Man isn't the craziest out there. That's a scary fucking thought, isn't it? That's a terrifying fucking thought. Okay, so it came through on that end. Alright, hold on a second. The guys is. Thank you, Hyman Lyman. You've just been scammed again. The Great Whale did say, don't fuck with the kids, don't fuck with the animals. All hail Blue Whale. All hail the whale. Peace unto his name. Thank you, thank you. Let's have a look at this, shall we?
Because she's just awesome, guys. I mean, she's really fucking, she's amazing. She's a really...
Your wife is a whore. I'm sorry, man, but she's a whore.
I haven't.
She's just awesome, guys. I mean, she's really fucking, she's amazing. She's a really...
Your wife is a whore. I'm sorry, man, but she's a whore.
And he defends her. That's such a fucking great clip. It really is. I'm just going to go ahead and retweet that. All right, back to this. Oh, well, it's the only truthful thing he's ever said. Let's continue with the stream that we were watching the other day.
In a way that I didn't. I said...
Where Midwesty had got onto there. I'd rather we... Okay.
That morality is subjective. Now listen, hold on. Are there objective truths about morality? There are some. But let me ask you a quick question. Is lying always wrong?
Yes.
Okay, so lying... Thank you. Lying's always... Okay, good.
He's such a fucking smug prick. He really is.
I got you on record saying that.
Necro, you've lived long enough.
I got you on record saying that.
Yeah, a lot of people got me on record saying that, newbie.
Okay. So let me ask my question. Go ahead, keep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a palate cleanse after all this. Yeah.
Laughing, G-Man, because it's about to get real funny for you. So when Anne Frank was in the attic, and the Nazis came and the people lied to them, were they doing a disservice to God? Were they going against God? Was that something that was worthy of hell?
Yes, it was wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why it was wrong, sir.
Why?
G-Man just said it was wrong for people to lie to the Nazis to save a woman's life.
Hold on a minute. Let me tell you why it was wrong. Okay, what they used something that was wrong for good. They lied to the Nazis and they said that there was nobody here. By doing that, the Jews were spared during World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what they did was wrong when they lied to the Nazis. Now, here's the thing: the moral lawgiver has the right to judge or not judge. And in this case, God is the moral.
Taking actions to save lives is immoral to G-Man.
Lawgiver,
okay,
he acquit whoever he pleases because he is sovereign.
That's perfect. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that, because that just proves my point. Because you just said it doesn't matter. It's not about the objective truth. Right ain't right because it's right. Right is right because God said it's right. So that means it's his subjective opinion about what's right and what's wrong.
In my opinion, if you give someone up to be gassed to death, then yeah, you're in the fucking wrong, dude.
Objective, it doesn't need a mind. You don't understand that because you're not all the way up.
Lima, may I ask you something? Was it objectively wrong to kill Anne Frank? Just curious, from your worldview.
Sure, I didn't say that there were no things.
Is Brett Keane also... you know what? Me asking whether Brett Keane is fucking retarded is probably a stupid question on my part.
Things that were not objectively wrong. I said there are things that are subjectively right or wrong depending on the situation. And you said, or G-Man said, that lying is always wrong. So if lying is always wrong,
it's not objective, though.
What do you think about that?
It would be morally wrong for me to not give G-Man up to the Nazis. Don't clip that.
If lying is always wrong, because you guys change your tone. See, as soon as I prove my point,
I didn't change nothing, dude. My answer's the same.
No, you're not answering the same. You said initially that lying is always wrong. So if lying is always wrong, then how can God change that and say, oh, it's okay that you lied because the reason that you lied was a good reason. You had a valid reason to lie.
If you refer to date X, this moron doesn't even know how to present the argument properly.
You keep calling me a moron. You keep calling me.
So he just changes the fucking
child. Why do you do that?
You already lost. How you doing,
Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why do you call names like a child?
How you doing, Vaco?
Yeah, ignore me. You know I'm right.
See, he can't answer. G-Man cannot answer the question. Every time he is defeated, he just changes the subject, ignores people. Someone earlier brought up fucking. If you bring up to G-Man about him not paying child support, he'll block you.
Yeah, I hear a lot
because you
guys
know I'm
starting
right.
to build morality against
Yeah, I just popped in for a little bit just to.
You said that it's objectively wrong to kill Anne Frank. Are you an agnostic or an atheist?
Actually, if you knew what you were talking about, Brett, you would know that those things aren't mutually exclusive. You can be an agnostic and an atheist because agnosticism deals with knowledge and atheism deals with belief. But y'all don't know that because y'all don't read up. Y'all read your Bible and you do what it says, and that's about it.
Your mind.
Vekel is this chap here. He's a friend of G-Man's and can sometimes be as bad.
Your mind.
See, y'all just mad because I'm over here schooling you. Y'all just mad because I'm over here schooling you, showing you what the business is. Y'all don't want none of Midwest Maverick. You don't want me on the track.
You talk too much. Anyway, somebody wants to respond to him. I don't know how dumb he sounds.
Guys, I don't know if you can tell by
the
I don't know if you can tell by the sound.
I like this guy.
Yeah, he's right. So he's good people. Go ahead, Beppo, tell him about it.
They had a full
he reminds me of you, man.
Why? Because I'm animated. See, hold on. Here's the thing.
That goes talking, dude. You talk long enough.
That's I just you know, because you animate, you're both and I'm being serious. You both kind of remind me of. He's a light-skinned version of you, I guess.
The only difference,
pretty hard.
the difference between me and Gman is that I can put together.
Imagine someone referring to you as a light-skinned version of Gman.
A sentence, and I know
Veckel is fucking dumb as well.
the English language very well.
No, you don't. If you know the English language very well, you would be able to show me evidence that Shanny ForChrist and Revelation is abusing the kids, and you don't have any proof.
G-Man, I got all the proof. If you want to come on my channel, I can bring the.
Show me the proof that they are abusing their kids, sir.
Okay, so here's the real kicker for me, G-Man. This is what you do. This is your little tactic, and I'm gonna point it out. Two things that you do. First off, when somebody's talking, you're rude. Look at you right now. You're making.
Where is the proof that
Brett Keener started jumping on G-Man's channel recently till I gone? I don't know why.
Shanny ForChrist and Revelation News are abusing your kids? Stop trying to deflect and answer the question.
And that's the second thing you do. You ask a question, and then you give somebody 5 seconds to bring all the proof that they have, and then you say, hold on, let me ask you this question. What's this? And then you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you don't got the answer. You're a moron. I'm gonna put you backstage. That's what you do. You a chump, and you whack, and you know.
Where is the proof that Shanny ForChrist and Revelation News are beating their kids or being a child abusers? Where is it?
You can't rap. You can't stay on the beat. You barely know the.
How you doing, Veckel, bro? How was your day today, man?
See?
Yeah, good. I was getting ready to head to bed, but I saw that you were live. So,
any evidence.
Okay. So people are defining the condition of their home as abuse. But you said that you've seen the children on numerous occasions. They seem to be healthy. They don't have any marks on their bodies. They're not malnourished. They're not emaciated or anything like that. So the assumption is that
I don't know if they're malnourished. I've not physically seen them on camera. You know, whenever I've missed those streams, and whenever someone takes those streams and archives them, they blur their children out, and rightly fucking so.
They're being abused.
Lima Bean, that's Midwesty. He's a good lad. He's being a troll right now
because of the condition.
And to be fair, I'd be doing the same thing.
Of the apartment that was left.
I got one.
Which is also a good point, Telegon.
Right. I got evidence.
Wait,
right here.
Lima Bean, listen to me. I know you guys don't like being muted, but listen to me. When the moderator tells you to shut up and let somebody else talk, you got to do it. Or I have every right to put you in. You atheists, do some self-control. All right? Let's get into this here now, okay? So here we go here, okay? So, yeah, Beppo, apparently if your house is dirty, you're a horrible parent and your children should be taken away from you. That's pretty much what their argument is. If that's true, then how many times have we seen J.D. Kane have a dirty house behind him with his children walking back and forth, as well as the mother walking back and forth, drinking in front of his children, and using foul language and talking about adults, sensitive subjects? ST. He is not the only person. We've seen the drunk.
Yeah, he's actually done that quite a few times, actually.
Right.
Did y'all report him? Did y'all report him?
Lima Bean, I'm in the middle of talking, dude. You're being rude. So the bottom line is
G-Man accusing someone else of being rude.
Is at the end of the day, we can report J.D. Kane right now based on their own definitions, but he's not the only person. I can't say the names on here because I have contract videos, but they should have their children taken away from them too, because their house wasn't clean either when they were making their videos. And that's just real talk, if that's how they're defining child abuse. There are certain ladies on here that got children that has had a really nasty house and has made YouTube videos about it. They are child abusers. I can literally spend the next 100 years on here talking about atheists abusing their children if a dirty house constitutes a person being a bad parent.
So G-Man, so the accusation is that because they lived in a filthy house, therefore the children are being abused. So how do you view these accusations? How do you feel?
I view the accusations as them being targeted harassment, because they can't sit there and say that because a house is dirty, therefore they're abusing their children. Like I said, CPS came to their place at least 4 different times since they moved to like PA or whatever, and not one time did CPS say that the house is unfit for them. They're coming up with new reasons for CBS to come there. And believe it or not, it has nothing to do at all with their house being dirty, like they're saying. I have to get permission.
The house tour is literally why the amount of support was galvanized to remove them from YouTube. The house tour was literally the fucking reason why so many people fucking bulldogged Shanny and Rev off the platform. Because they were that disgusted. They saw the children's beds. They saw the duvets. They saw the pillowcases. They saw the mattresses. The fucking filth of those beds alone. Never mind the shit all over the bathroom floor. Never mind the fact that the fucking toilet was caked in shit inside of it. Never mind the whole house fucking smells of shit. Never mind that the fucking fridge freezer was disgusting. Never mind that the fucking stairs had never seen a vacuum fucking cleaner. Never mind all the fucking clutter and shit that was everywhere. Never mind the microwave in Shanny and Rev's bedroom that looked like somebody had shit in their hands and put it in the microwave and left it on for a fucking hour. Never mind the litter tray that was like 90% shit. So much so that it was leaking out onto the fucking floor. Never mind that the kids' bathroom was fucking caked in crap. Dirty fucking toothbrushes everywhere. Never mind that the fucking floors in the house were fucking dirty on every single floor. There was nothing in the eldest bedroom. He didn't even have a bed. He had a mattress. No bedding whatsoever. Piss stains up the fucking walls and a TV, broken glass on the fucking floor. But no, guys, it's not child neglect, therefore it's not abuse. Because they didn't have bruises, you see. They didn't have bruises. Never mind the fact that the younger of the two, his bedroom being right next door to Shanny and Rev's bedroom, hearing the domestic violence and psychological abuse, and Rev threatening to kill the fucking children and Shanny, and spitting in her face. And Shanny constantly screaming and fake crying over and over and over again for a good fucking hour. And fucking Rev dismissing those kids, because they ain't his kids, remember, because he likes to bring that up a lot.
From Shanny to be able to talk about those specific reasons. But it was not because the house was dirty. And I'm telling you something, Beckham. You want to get angry? Come out here and visit her kids. Just visit her kids. And then ask them what bothers them. It is not their parents. It is the YouTubers that are constantly maliciously attacking them.
Yeah.
They just want to be left alone.
If they did half the things these clowns has accused them of, they'd be on death row right now, waiting for an injection. It's just terrible.
Basically.
Right.
What they're doing, Brett, is that they're creating issues.
Well, no, I don't fucking think so somehow. You don't get the death penalty for doing what Shanny and Rev have done, obviously. That's just... What a fucking stupid thing to say. Brett Keane is fucking retarded.
On YouTube to get a reaction out of people so that they can make money. That's their whole MO.
Oh yeah, very clear. There's a YouTube channel called DC Media Girl.
Why is DC Media Girl being brought up?
Media Girl is mine.
And
she's mine. And if I find out she's a
he's coming for DC. Someone tell DC.
When I first heard about her through you know who, and so I went to her channel to just to see what kind of content, and all this woman does every single day is do video. She video snipes this other woman named Foodie Beauty, I think.
Yeah, and she gets 1,000 fucking live viewers when she does it. Woman makes bank, dude.
That's all she does. No video, no content, nothing educational, nothing
And what do you think what you guys do is educational, do you?
informative so that the world can benefit from? All she does is exploit this woman who seems
Annie, honestly, I don't know.
Seems to be minding her own business. She doesn't seem to be doing anything that's detrimental to society. She's just some really, really huge woman who occasionally eats on camera, and maybe just blabs and stuff.
I'm gonna make some.
Yeah, again, that's not really the truth about Foodie Beauty. There's a lot more to that big girl than just being big. I can assure you with that. Yeah.
Then you have this woman, DC, who looks like she has absolutely no life, and she's just sitting there talking about it every single day. It's a video about this same woman. It's
What
sad.
she's doing is what she was taught in media, to keep talking about the same person over and over and over and ride them for their subscribers and their.
Hey, if it makes money, it makes sense, dude. Quoting 50 Cent there from fucking that boxing movie, I forget what it's called. But yeah, if it makes money, it makes fucking sense, doesn't it? DC Media Girl gets 1,000+ live viewers every time she live streams. More if she's talking about Foodie Beauty. She gets donations. She makes money doing it. If it makes money, it makes sense.
Their views. And what that is that's targeted harassment.
Exploitation.
There's one woman out who isn't doing anything
Is it targeted harassment if you're punching up? You know?
wrong, and she's harassing and bullying this woman.
I don't know why Gman has, care home curtains, but...
DC Media Girl, I would love to have a one-on-one conversation with you. You better not get personal with
DC Media Girl would eat you alive, G-Man.
me, because I got no problem on the phone talking to your phone voice.
Yo, can I talk?
Necro, that's Midwesty, by the way. He streams with Mrs. Parker a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that evidence. I just remember something. Remember back a few months ago, I don't even know if it was a few months ago, but Shanny and Rev did what y'all call, and I'm going to show you how to use quotation marks, G-Man.
Because he doesn't know how to use quotations.
Just show me the evidence, and that's it.
I'm about to show you the evidence. You can't. Stop putting me backstage if you want to see the evidence.
I'm like, shit, you out of here. You'll get serious soon.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it. Shh. Shanny and Rev spent about, I don't know, it was like 2 hours arguing, and they were saying some of the most horrific stuff to each other. And then they came back a few hours later and said it was performance art, because people were saying how bad it was that they was talking like that in front of their kids. So you tell me, when people are saying stuff...
I mean, generally, threatening to kill each other is pretty fucking bad, especially doing it in front of kids, dude.
And I can't say it because this is your channel, but Rev said that after he had relations with...
Yeah, Midwesty, he's a good boy. He streams with Mrs. Parker a lot. He's a nice guy.
Danny, that nobody should ever touch him again because he's sterile and it's disgusting. And why would anybody want to touch somebody like that? He said that in front of his kids, or her kids. They're not really his kids, but they're his.
Tell me something. The lineman being you call yourself, right? So
Absolutely.
let me get this straight. Somebody's talking about sex and becoming sterile is a bad thing. So
no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Oh, he's doing this again. Playing fucking Fatty Gold shit video.
Several hours, okay, arguing and saying vile, horrible things. And if you want to come on my channel, we can...
No, it's not the quarter. Shut up, Cryptic.
Sit back and review that video, okay? So they said vile things in front of their kids, and then had the nerve to come back and say it was performance art and they were just kidding around. And then she had the nerve to come and ask her kid to come on, well, not to come on camera, to come on audio and say, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. It's all okay.
Okay, so how do you feel?
Using your child as an emotional shield on the internet could also be a form of abuse.
About Scientist Sam
Hey, it ain't the fucking first time that Shani's done that.
saying that you've never been George Floyded by a girl. Brother.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that. Hold on.
See, still obsessed with the joke the Scientist Sam made.
Hold on. Let me tell you how I feel about that. Let me tell you how
Where Wolfenstein, you know what happens when you're late.
Assume the position.
I feel about that. First off, I feel that every time you play that joke, you said to Sam this. You play that joke all the time. That's the first part. The second part is...
Yeah, I can't remember the exact joke the Scientist Sam said, but it was something like, yeah, someone got George Floyded or whatever by a girl. I think it was a joke about Foodie Beauty sitting on some guy's fucking face or whatever. The joke is obviously... The joke is that you're being effectively suffocated by a big fat bitch. The joke isn't racial in nature. It isn't racist to say that, but it is a very it's a very bad bad taste. It's made in a very, very bad taste. You know what I mean? Thank you, Ego. I feel you, dog. I feel you. You have a good night, mate. That's the joke that G-Man would not fucking let go. He's been going on about it for ages now. He thinks that it's racist. It's not a racial joke. It's a fat joke. For Scientist Sam to have said that when he did, very, very fucking poor taste. I wouldn't have said it. You know what I mean? There are other things you could have said. Yeah, I'm not defending the joke, but bearing in mind, G-Man, after he made that joke, G-Man accused me of defending Scientist Sam when I, 1, didn't know who Scientist Sam was, and 2, I hadn't even heard the joke. So...
I already told you I condemn the joke. Right?
So let me get this straight here. You believe that Shanny should be attacked every single day because
No.
of performance art, but
see how fucking stupid G-Man is.
give me a link
It
to
wasn't
your
performance
YouTube
art,
channel.
dude.
Give me a link to your YouTube channel when you condemning Scientist Sam for what he said.
Wait, so I had to do it on my channel for it to be official.
You just condemned Shanny ForChrist and Revelation News for doing the whole performance art thingy. So condemn Shanny, condemn.
Is that on my channel? Is that on my channel?
Scientist Sam, you coward.
Is that on my channel?
Condemn Scientist Sam,
Is that
coward.
on my channel?
No, you just
Is
got.
that on my channel? Is me condemning? Is
You just did that on this YouTube channel, Motormouth, when you came on here and you said that what the performance art not was disgusting because he said that he was sterile. Okay, so how you feel about Scientist Sam? You coward.
What about Ori from G-Man?
Come on, speak your mind.
I told you already.
You afraid of what they're gonna do?
You keep going in circles. You keep going in circles. What'd you say?
They're gonna make you a Lowe's cow if you get opinionated. So be careful, slave.
No, we do not make anyone a Lowe's cow. You are just a Lowe's cow, and then we come along and make money off of you. That's how this works.
Boy,
Hey, first of all, I'm not the one who said I'm gonna be somebody's slave, and I'm okay with it. That was
you a slave, dude. You're a slave to
Yes, master. Of course, master.
these moronic reaction channels because you can't speak your mind. Scientist Sam can say whatever racist mess he wants. He can call me a coon and all the other stuff and whatnot, and he can make a racist. He can make a joke regarding George Floyd, and your black behind's gonna sit there and be like, "Well, I'm cool with it.
Guys,
I'm good. I don't want to be a Lowe's cow."
Bro, I dare you to come to my channel. I dare you to come to my channel.
You're a coward.
You will not do it. I guarantee
You're
you
a
won't
coward.
do it. What?
You're a coward.
I'm a coward? I'm sitting in your channel right now, and every time I
Explain
get my
everybody
points
why
off,
we're
every
Scientist
time
Sam.
I get my points off, you mute me.
Condemn
So
Scientist
how am
Sam.
I the coward? How am I the
Condemn
coward when
Scientist
you?
Sam.
How am I the coward when
it's
you
another word that G-Man doesn't actually understand the meaning of.
mute me every 30 seconds? And
Condemn Scientist Sam, Motormouth. Condemn him.
He did,
now,
you dickhead.
like you're doing right
Condemn
now, because you're a
Scientist
coward.
Condemn Scientist Sam. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
G-Man, you are a coward. You are the biggest coward, and you.
Okay, I think we have enough. Positively Godless. How are you doing, Positively Godless?
Hey, how's everyone doing? Good?
I'm doing great. Tell me something. Where's your proof that Shanny ForChrist and Revelation News are child abusers?
Yeah, it's a really good question. I guess the first thing I can think of is, when you see the review of the house
See you later,
and
Hyman.
how it was
Have a good one.
left. And do you understand what fecal matter can do to a person?
I understand what happens when people move in haste and they want to leave the place looking a certain way because they may be angry at their landlord, which happens all the time. I don't know where you grew up, sir, but I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. And I'm not making any excuses.
Neither did I. And I didn't also grow up with poo everywhere either.
They probably should have got a nanny or something. You need to answer my question.
Don't forget, Necro, according to G-Man, I defended Scientist Sam and his joke. His quote-unquote racist joke. It wasn't a racist joke. It wasn't racially based. It was a fat joke. I didn't know who Scientist Sam was. And I didn't even know what had been said. So why the fuck should I give a shit?
Where's your proof that they have abused the children? Because
I was getting to that.
Hold on a minute. I can argue that
Thank you, Corbin, for the 100 bits.
Sometimes tells me G-Man cried after the surrender at Appomattox.
Thank you, Corbin.
they're abusing the landlord. I can argue that they're abusing the property. I can make an argument that they're abusing Shanny or Rev. They're abusing each other. But the kids, that's a different story. Where's your proof, sir?
So I kind of want to go back to something you just said. You said that once they're being evicted, they brought in the fecal matter to get back to live.
What I'm saying is a dirty house doesn't equate to a dirty house or leaving a house dirty doesn't equate to child abuse. They could have just been jerks to the landlord or whatever. Where's your proof, sir?
Well, the proof is when you have unwashed sheets and urine-soaked bed mattress.
I'm sorry, unwashed sheets?
If you look at the children's room, unwashed sheets, an unkempt bathroom.
There was actually no sheets at all. It was a disgustingly, horrible duvet. It had no duvet cover on it. There was no sheet on the mattress. The mattress, the pillow, and the duvet itself were disgusting. That had been years and years and years of not being washed, just purely neglected.
Let
me make sure I look this up here. So unwashed sheets make you a child abuser.
Yes, when sheets haven't been washed in a long time.
This fucking loser, because he's just talking right over me. I thought they claimed that there was no beds. So if there's no beds, where the hell do sheets come from?
I'm sorry, go ahead, Positively Goddess.
Yeah, Brett, I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Well, I've heard these videos where these people are claiming they don't even have beds for their kids, but now you're telling us
the eldest didn't even have a bed frame. It was just a fucking mattress on the floor.
they got sheets.
There was nothing else in that bedroom either, except for like a TV that wasn't even on a stand.
Seems like you gotta have a bed in order to...
But don't forget, guys, Shanny and Rev had all the things in their room. All the they had a mini fridge, a fucking microwave, a giant TV, tons of games, 2 PlayStations, fucking 4 Nintendo Switches, and a partridge in a fucking pear tree.
Be having sheets.
Well, the bed and sheets don't come together. You have to buy the sheets separately.
How do you know the children don't? How do you know that?
Yes, 4 Nintendo Switches, 2 PlayStation 5s, and 4 Alienware laptops as well.
The night that they moved, the children's didn't have a weak bowel. You peed in the bed.
No idea, Telegon. No idea.
When you were little, so don't sit here and act like you didn't.
No, I mean those sheets have been stained and
wait a minute
for a while.
So here's the thing. I've been to Shanny ForChrist and Revelation News residence.
Oh no, they didn't give these things to the kids. All of those nice, very very privileged luxuries that they had were in their bedroom. All that money was spent on YouTube microphones for YouTube, green screens, all that kind of shit.
The new residents, not the old one, right?
Hold on a minute. Now
with the money they had, they could have actually bought a house. But no, they chose to rent. With that money, they could have purchased that brand new Durango. But no, they got it on finance.
CPS was there. And CPS and them looked at their...
Thank you, Isolationist.
Can't wait to see what happens at the NYC meetup.
Yo, whoa, what's that about? Is he doing a meetup in New York, Isolationist? It's something I'm not aware of. Why bother talking to Gman? It's a waste of time. He clearly doesn't care what evidence. Well, because going onto his streams and just tearing him apart is good fun. I've done it. It was a good laugh. I'm a perma-banned now, so... Oh, Drag is awesome. I'm not advocating violence, but if Drag ends up beating the shit out of G-Man, you know, I ain't gonna be mad about it.
Rooms where they're sleeping and seeing the house. I said there was nothing wrong with the house. As a matter of fact, we all laughed at you guys when we were making spaghetti that particular day, and you guys claimed that there was an unclean. There was an unclean.
Oh yeah, but Shanny's cooking videos, you guys remember that? She was using filthy pots and pans to cook. Like, you know, like when you've been cooking something like spaghetti in like a pan, right? And you don't immediately put it in the soak afterwards, because you know how it gets like a little bit hard and shit, and then you have to spend more time fucking scrubbing the fuck out of it, right? We're all guilty of that. It had a rim of that around it in the pot, and she was using that to cook.
Situation or whatever. You guys,
I don't know how they're fucking alive, to be honest with you, Blushy. They must have ironclad immune systems living in that house. If I went in that house, I'd be dead in a week.
I literally said that, and I was standing there, and if I would have never saw it for myself, I'd have never believed Shanny and Rev. They told me this. They were making spaghetti, and you called CPS on them.
because they was making spaghetti.
No, that's not why people called CPS on them. He's hard work. He is the dumbest fucking person I have ever seen. Yeah, Drag does have the patience of a saint. I've watched that man let people hang themselves. Von Helton was the best one, where he just sat there and let him hang himself. And all Drag did was ask questions.
Okay, first, don't tell me that I called CPS.
Targeted harassment.
Okay, first off, don't say that I called CPS. And secondly, that house that you were at, that was the new place, not the old place that has been really destroyed.
Yeah, funny that, isn't it? G-Man's probably basing this on the new place, you know, the uncle's house.
It should be condemned.
Did you live with them?
Well, you're broiling a steak with Amish farm dust. I don't know what Amish farm dust seasoning, but you know, I can get behind the steak, dude. How did it not catch salmonella? I don't know, dude. I don't know how those children are actually alive. You saw their bedrooms. You know, I don't know how the kids are alive. I don't know how they weren't constantly sick living in that fucking house, being confined to their bedrooms.
What's that?
Did you live with them?
No. Why would I live?
Okay, so tell me the circumstances for why the house looks like that. No guesswork. I want evidence.
Circumstances completely neglect for the house.
That you're guilty of targeted harassment.
I'm sorry?
I want you to explain to me the circumstances of that house without being guilty of targeted harassment, without the purpose of doing bullying them or doing the mental or physical harm.
Well, mental and physical harm, I mean, especially the mental harm can always be done with the conditions of the resident.
Yeah, someone like me, Annie, I'm an immunocompromised person. If I walked in that house, made my way to the top of it, and then walked back down again and walked out, you know, spending no more than 5 minutes in there, that's enough time to get into my lungs and kill me.
Of the place. For example, there was garbage and trash and Arby's cups in the bathroom. They would make food in the bathroom. No.
Their house is a bioweapon.
Hold on a minute. You went there after they moved, and they moved in haste. Okay? And you guys getting on YouTube saying, "Oh my God, the house is dirty," ain't saying nothing. I don't know if you remember this, Brett or Rev. I'm sorry, Brett or Beckel. When they gave me the house.
Oh yeah, they were cooking in the bathroom. They were cooking in bed on a hot plate. That was disgusting as well, by the way.
It's the first time I made a video talking about how the house looked or whatever. So I get that the house is probably dirty, but that's not proving child abuse. And that's what I'm trying to get. I want them to be able to explain to me how it was child abuse.
Never mind pics, we have video evidence.
And you notice that they're not giving us any proof of that. But they definitely telling us how the house is dirty.
Well, I'm curious, how does CPS identify child abuse? I mean, because obviously when you were there and they came, it's been a few weeks now, maybe over a month now since that's happened. We don't hear any report. We haven't heard any reports of CPS having these children taken from Shanny.
Guess what they were claiming? They was claiming that the kids wasn't being fed. And when CPS came there, spaghetti and meatballs was being made. Like, these liars will say anything and everything in order to try to make themselves look good on here. You know what I mean? I made the video with the chicken and watermelon. They claimed that I didn't want
the house. We've all seen the hoarder like TV programs, and Brennan, when I used to look after the homeless, we had a hoarder, all right, and I couldn't get into her apartment. Now I stood outside her apartment when the door was open. The fucking smell alone was enough to nearly knock me on my goddamn ass. You could, like, her apartment, I could smell it from, like, the hallway outside. You know, all the way outside, I could smell it. When she was stood in front of me, the smell would irradiate from her very slowly. And it was, I used to have to stand there breathing through my mouth when talking to her. That is probably what it's like being in Shanny's presence.
That we wasn't sharing the food with them when we tried to. They got mad when we gave it to them because they wasn't hungry. We knew that when we did the video.
Right. And Beckley, you mind if I read the definition of what cyber stalking is? And You tell me if it fits with
Can we read the definition of child neglect to you, motherfuckers?
these clowns are doing?
Sure.
Oh yeah, that'd be great, Brett.
Well, Brett, when it comes to hoarding, you have to realize, guys, there's several different types of hoarding. There are your bog standard hoarder, which is what most people are accustomed to. We've all seen, hoarding documentaries. A house filled to the brim full of all sorts of random crap. Like that is your bog standard hoarder. You then have the neat hoarder. There are hoarders out there that suffer from a hoarding disorder, and what they do is they take everything apart and fold it up nice and neatly and place them into Tupperware boxes and stack them. That's probably the best type of hoarder you want to come across. Then there's the other hoarders which like to collect rotting food. Well, not specifically rotting food when it's already started rotting. What they'll do is if they have a meal and they don't eat all of it, they'll keep the food. And they'll leave it on the sides, they'll put it into boxes or whatever, and they'll keep hold of it. The next type, and to be honest with you, the next two are the worst. There's one type of hoarder that will collect their bodily fluids. They'll go to the toilet, they'll go for a poop, then they won't flush the toilet, they will fish it out, and they'll put it in like a cup or whatever. The poo hoarders, yeah. They'll collect bodily fluids. And to be honest with you, that's not the worst type of hoarder. The worst type of hoarder out there, and this is again a legitimate thing, this is something I learned all about because I had to do it as a part of my electronic learning when I started looking after the homeless. The worst type is the animal hoarder. It's the closest thing to OCD, yeah. It's the closest thing to OCD. Animal hoarding is the worst because you'll get these people and they'll collect loads of animals, and like they'll also have all the other crap in the house, and you'll have like dead animals underneath it all. The house will get infested with cockroaches, rats, and so on and so forth. Yeah, you'll have 18 cats in there, 17 fucking dogs, cat shit and dog piss everywhere. They'll bring in fucking snakes and shit, and the animals will fucking cannibalize each other, and it's really fucking bad. It's really, really fucking bad. As a social worker in Glasgow, I had a hoarder who kept newspapers. The flat was floor-to-ceiling newspapers. The place was a fire trap. Yeah, the lady who was under my charge as well used to have, like, it was so high it went up to the ceiling, and they had to get the fire service to go in there to convince her to reposition stuff, because that's the thing about being a hoarder. Like, they don't like moving it once it's in. And they certainly don't like getting rid of it. There's only two ways to deal with hoarders, right? You can either deal with it with SSRIs or interventions. And for a lot of hoarders, it's usually by the time people realize it's too late, The SSRI antidepressants are basically the reason why it helps is because a hoarder will get a buzz from adding something to the hoard, and it's the only form of like happiness that they can attain whilst living their best life. And SSRI curbs the need. Yeah, it assists in that serotonin inhibition, basically. What if they're just lazy? Well, I mean, at the end of the day, they do have to be diagnosed. Like, somebody who just has loads of crap in the house is not the same as a hoarder. You know what I mean? Has my stream died? Am I still here, guys? Because Twitch is telling me I have 0 viewers right now. I had 52 a second ago, according to that fucking thing. Has my stream died? Am I still here? Am I good? I'm not here. Right, roger that. It says 0 on my screen. The fuck? Okay, whatever. Let's continue this.
All right, let's see. Positively Godless will be able to silence for a moment.
It came back up again. It's just Twitch shitting itself.
A cyberstalker is someone who likes to make false accusations. Many cyberstalkers try to damage the reputation of their victim and turn other people against them. Is this, do you notice this in the case? And I'll continue to read the definition.
Yeah, cases of hoarding are usually very, very sad. Very fucking sad. You try and take something out of their hoard, man, and they do not react well at all.
Have you noticed that part of it?
That happens on a daily basis on here, Brent.
Okay,
on a daily basis.
Let's continue. They post false information about them on websites. They may set up their own websites, blogs, or user pages for this purpose. They post allegations about the victims in news groups, chat rooms, or other sites that allow public contributions, such as Wikipedia. Attempts to gather information about the victims. Cyberstalkers may approach their victims' friends, family, or colleagues to obtain personal information. They may advertise for information on the
Brett Keane is a boring motherfucker, isn't he?
internet or hire a private detective. Does any of that sound familiar? This is the very definition, the legal definition.
The very definition of a scientist Hilarian, a study species Turian, a sorry Ambitarian. Sorry.
Definition of a cyberstalker.
That's right.
Continue. Monitors that targets online activities and attempting to trace their IP address in an effort to gather more information about their victims.
Necro, do you want to come on the stream? Because you seem like you're bursting at the seams, dude. See you later, Corbin. Have a good one. Have a good one.
Encouraging others to harass the victim.
Shadow,
incitement. Yeah. Many cyberstalkers try to involve third parties in the harassment. They may claim the victim has harmed the stalker or his or her family in some way, or may post the victim's name and telephone number in order to encourage others to join the pursuit. I'm not even done yet. Does this sound...
Brett, before you finish, Brett, I just want to say this. Somebody will need to be going to jail because they fit that description to the letter. Go ahead.
By the way, Positively Godless actually came along to my YouTube stream where I initially reacted and responded to the first half of this. He has a lovely house, by the way. He shows it on stream. I complimented him.
You know who I'm talking about.
Positively Godless, because the whole time I was reading, he's banging shit around over there.
I'm sorry about that. I accidentally hit unmute.
You can hear me reading over here, and you deliberately were slamming.
I did not deliberately do that. It was an accident. Sorry.
All right. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Posting of defamatory or derogatory statements using web pages, message boards to incite some response or reaction from the victim.
God, it's boring.
All right, so that's the legal definition of cyberstalking. If you guys really thought there was some kind of issues or
How do so many people know who the fuck Brett Keane is, by the way? He's a boring bitch.
problems, and you really cared, you would have probably offered comments like, is there anything I can do to help? May I give you some suggestions and advice? I'm not seeing how making videos saying she's as fat as a fucking moose helps anybody, or that Jason should kill himself, according to some of you, with great detail and instructions on how to do it. So yeah, get the fuck out of here. You people are full of shit. I'm gonna grab a smoke.
All right, but you know what? Amen, and he cussing. I'm saying this. Amen and amen. And the reason why I'm saying this is because they've been doing this for 4 or 5 years on the internet, and then they think they got the nerve to believe they're going to get away with it. They become very arrogant, very cocky, and they think that people aren't paying attention to what they're doing. The reality is that Brett Keane is a former atheist himself, and he knows all about what you idiots are doing on the internet.
Can I ask
I
a
know
question?
me personally.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Can I ask a question? Who's at fault then?
Who's at fault?
Yeah. Basically, what Brett read, who's at fault? Who do you think?
That's you and all of your compadres on the internet.
Okay, so we had Shanny post her whole life in downward spiral. We made her do that.
No, you took the information and you atheists decided that you was going to stalk her, and you guys decided that you was going to get intimately involved in her personal life, and that you wasn't going to stop until one of them.
Shanny dumps all of her personal life onto the internet. All of it. She spends fucking, again, the 20-hour live stream. You know how quickly she fucking cycles from, like, my haters, fucking comparing herself to celebrities, complaining about, the haters again, going on about BPD over and over again, fake crying, complaining about how her mother abused her, and then just rinse and repeating, All the while, Rev sat there going, yeah.
To one of them
Yeah.
dead.
Because
Now,
she put...
Nick Collins, happy birthday. You were on the Irate Alex channel.
Well, hey, how are you, sir?
I am going to die.
I feel the same way.
I noticed that I couldn't tell whether you were telling me to breathe or whether you were telling yourself to breathe or both of us to breathe.
Both of us. Both of us.
Yeah, it's fair to be honest, mate. I know you're dying, like you're bursting at the seams right now.
He's hard worked.
It's understatement of the fucking year, dude.
Oh, dude, Jesus. Sometimes it's getting closer and closer race between him and Rev. Which one of them I just don't like worse?
Rev grinds our gears because he is the antithesis of man. Gman is not so much the antithesis of man, more like the antithesis of a human being.
Yeah. Where?
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What I'm gonna I'm not don't turn on my camera. I'm gonna share the screen so you're able to see what I can see. There we go. That way I haven't got to fuck around.
Yeah, I can see it now.
All right, let's go. Right, if you want me to stop, you just tell me, dude.
All right.
All right.
But her personal life, regardless, that I do know that I'm privy to. I've seen the DMs and the personal messages that you guys are sending them, even though they're not on YouTube, claiming that you're going to make sure.
I've never sent a private message to Shanny or Rev.
Not me either. Not at all.
In fact, you know how Rev's back on YouTube?
Is he?
Yeah. His first video, I left him a comment saying I'm coming for him.
The only thing I've ever said, well, the thing I said that got me banned was, hey, if this is starting to affect your mental health, you may want to step back from being online for a while so that you can, concentrate on yourself.
It's funny how it was that. You being nice. Because that's as nice as he gets, by the way, ladies and gents. Like, it took you being nice to get banned.
Well, considering what I told him before was that Rev liked you and his backside.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't get me banned.
Yeah.
Sure that they never receive any cash app anymore, claiming that they will never receive any money. That doesn't sound like a person who's concerned about kids. That sounds like a person that's being vindictive and is trying to harm them. And we have the DMs. And if you think because they don't got no money, they can't get a lawyer, remember who their friend is. Oh, if they want a lawyer, they'll get one.
G-Man, you have no dinner.
For $100, Necro.
I know, right? He got a lawyer for $100. What bathroom stall do you find that lawyer's number on?
You're not going to get very far with $100 fucking.
That's maybe 5 minutes. I want to make sure I say hello to Shadow Satai.
Oh, okay. He says hello, Shadow.
A single court case, and you
Dude, shut up. Just shut up. I will give them money for them to go to court and deal with anyone on here whenever they ask me. Then on top of this, Vaco, you know they're threatening me, Vaco? That they're threatening me and they're saying that if I don't stop being their friends and I don't stop helping them, that they're going to take down my YouTube channels and they're going to come after me as if I don't have those messages. These people don't know who they're messing with. They really don't. And like I said.
How does that make you feel, Necro?
I don't care who his friend is. I could give really two of a what. So.
Yeah, I know. For those who don't know, Necro is a big fucking guy, right? And he's a big Texan veteran with a lot of guns. Good luck, G-Man. I'll cheer him on from the sidelines. I'll be wearing full protective gear because the splashback is going to be fucking terrible.
I don't want to have a face shield.
I don't want to get G-Man on me. He's just be infected.
It's a wonderful thing.
You're not condoning or advocating violence?
I'm not advocating violence. I'm just saying I'm going to be wearing protective gear for when G-Man decides to enact his violence.
I highly doubt you do.
I think I do.
From my observation, again, I go to these channels that are constantly talking, covering, Shanny and Rev. They don't seem to be concerned about the welfare of these children. They seem to be more concerned about their own welfare, about their own filthy lucre. Because I mean, just watch.
You say something.
Yeah, hold up.
Oh yeah, okay.
They don't seem to care about the welfare of the children, but yet they called CPS.
Yeah, strange that, isn't it?
Yeah, strange.
Yeah.
The challenge, they just sit there and talk smack about Shanny and Rev all the time, but I don't, maybe even some of them will boast about how they might have made some sort of monetary contribution, but that seems to be their insults and their exploitation of them seems to supersede their altruism, if you will. Their so-called good works or good thoughts towards them. It just doesn't seem believable to me, man. When you have more of them attacking them than they are actually offering help for these individuals, it seems like that seems to be what their main focus is.
Vecca, can I ask you a question?
I tried to be nice to Shanny.
Yeah,
I did.
Yes, you did.
You were there. You saw it, right? I tried. Yeah. She finally opened herself up to a dialogue, her and Rev, where she was talking to Matrolls, and I went on. And the second I got on, she called me out. We had that discussion, and we had a pleasant conversation, and it was fine. Okay, and I was nice, I was pleasant, I was respectful. They were respectful to me. They had loads of people try and help them. The next day, what did they do, Necro?
They called you, a pedo enabler?
A sexual offender.
The
day after. They called me a sex offender the day after, yeah.
This is after Rev had to clean up Shanny's juices from listening to your voice.
Yeah. Because when I went on, right, I said, hello, Shanny. And Shanny got a bit damp. Which is fine.
Hello.
Hello, Alex. But I did that to Gman and fucking Veckel, and they both got visibly erect. I went, hello, Gman. And then he looked to the side in shame and looked down at the floor because he knew in that moment he was attracted to me. Let's continue.
Question?
Sure.
Your dad, congratulations, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the video of their apartment when they left?
Yeah, I've seen it. It was disgusting.
Yep. So as a dad, would you have your house look like that?
No. Personally, I wouldn't.
Why?
If he did, would he be guilty of child?
Because you're a good father, right? And you're a good parent.
Well, because it's unhealthy. You could be a terrible
G-Man.
father and still not want to live in unhealthy environments. But
do you ever threaten to beat the crap out of your kid?
No, no.
Why?
Constantly godless. Give him the circumstance.
See, Go on.
He brings up a point, a good damn point. Mm-hmm. He is leading this guy right into the promised land.
Yeah, he is.
And G-Man's like, nope.
Yeah. Positively Godless is also having a conversation with Veckel right now. And G-Man has to constantly interrupt and then remove him from the hangout. G-Man is the most dishonest bag of fucking trash I have ever seen, Necro. And I've covered some of the worst people on the internet.
Yeah, and I've seen some of those worst people on the internet. He's getting up there in rank pretty quick.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, like he's reaching that #1 spot real fucking quick. Let's continue.
Circumstances in which Revelation News said that. Give him the circumstances in which he said it.
There should be no circumstance to ever say that to a child, ever.
Positively godless. Stop lying on my YouTube channel, and this is the last time I'm going to tell you. Tell him the circumstance.
Lying about it, is he? He's literally asking questions. Literally asking questions. That makes you a liar, Necro. If you ask me questions, you're a liar.
How are you, Alex? Damn it, I'm a liar.
See? Exactly. Liar. Lies!
Or I will.
Circumstance was apparently they had a cat that was not on the child's lap, and
How did they feel about the cat?
What's that?
How does Shanny feel about that cat? And Rev feel about that cat?
Because how Shanny feels about the cat is somehow important.
My feeling.
It's their pet. It is their responsibility for its welfare. Does it matter how you feel about that animal? I don't think that. I mean, what do you think, Necro?
Does the cat well-being supersede the child's well-being?
Well, this is also a good question, isn't it?
They love the cat.
Okay, continue with the story.
And they wanted the child to make.
Shanny does love the cat as well, by the way. It is worth bringing up. So.
Sure, the cat is on the lap, and I think Rev said something. If you don't put the cat in your lap, I will beat the crap out of you. I'm kind of paraphrasing. Sorry.
That's not what he said. He said he'll kill them.
He said he'll kill him?
Because that's so much fucking better, isn't it? Thanks, G-Man. Thanks for solidifying the fucking argument, you fucking... Oh. Necro. There are things that I can't say right now that I want to say.
Trust me. I'm with you. I am with you. One of them's cardboard. You just proved the point. Monstrally proved the point. You proved the point, but you're going to argue against it. The same point you just made.
He just corrected Positively Godless with a better argument against what he's been saying. You're fucking so dumb. He's so stupid. How is he's not real, is he, Necro? Like, I'm imagining, like right now, I'm in a padded cell with a straitjacket on, rocking backwards and forwards, going, G-Man stupid, G-Man stupid. Like, this isn't real, is it? I'm imagining all of this right now.
If he's a Poe, he is the best Poe in the face of the planet.
Oh, he's done a fucking sterling job if he's a Poe.
I will give him money if he's a Poe, because he fooled me.
Yeah, I'd give him £1,000, not $1,000, £1,000 if it turned out that he was a Poe. I would. He might now say that he's a Poe. He won't actually know what a Poe is, mind you.
Oh.
But, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he said something
okay.
He's a fucking idiot.
along those lines. He was really angry when he said it. How was that?
Okay. Vecca, would you ever say that to your kid?
He said it in anger because they thought that the cat was dead.
Sure. But, okay, Vecca, you've gotten angry, of course, right?
Yeah, it's called road rage.
Right.
So
would you ever say that to your kid out of anger?
No, not yet.
Because you're a good father. I rest my case, G-Man. Thank you.
Yeah, I know that he's not a Poe. I know that he's not a Poe. Drag used to do like community outreach and used to like look after G-Man, like to have friends in the community. I know that he is not a Poe. He is this much of a cretin in real life. You see what I mean, Branagel? Do you see one of the many reasons why I've aged as much as I have in the last year? Ah!
No, wait a minute. No. In order for me to be a good or a bad father, I would say that one has to display some form of these things in perpetuity. It has to be something more perpetual. It can't be just a snapshot.
He has said more than once that he'll kill the kids.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Beckle just said it has to happen more than once, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
I was making sure I'm right, because Rev has said it more than once.
Yeah, he had that stream, the one before the day they were evicted, the one where his Rev spat in Shanny's face, we all remember that. In that live stream, he threatened to kill Shanny and the kids.
Yes.
And that, again, is only one of many examples of him snapping.
They're proving they're proving the point. But yet they're still arguing against it.
Yeah. That's how fucking stupid. G-Man thinks this is a gotcha. He is literally correcting and therefore reinforcing our positions and thinks that's a gotcha. That's how stupid G-Man is.
Let's continue.
Let's.
Of somebody doing something, and then you make this generalization about their behavior towards, towards other people. I mean,
let's talk about his argument
like,
for a moment.
I could be the most polite person in the world that you know, right? But somebody could easily frame me for being a hypocrite if they snapshot just 1 second of me losing my cool. Now, that wouldn't be a fair representation of me because they caught just this one moment where they caught me on a bad day when I'm normally not like that. You know what I mean? So I don't want to do that with anybody else either. I want to try to, now there is no excuse for the house. The house was dirty.
Let me say something regarding his outburst of anger that he said on there. The atheist community are saying that he literally meant that. Okay? So
well, he said it in anger.
Okay.
And he has said it more than once.
You and I are both angry people at times. Have you ever said that?
You already know the answer to that question.
But have you ever said that about your kid?
Well, have I said it to my kids? I've said it in a joking manner to them, but I've never said it in anger towards them. I've not said to them, if you do that again, I'll fucking kill you.
No.
I've said it in a joking manner, and they know that I'm joking. Because, facial expression, body language, very important when you say things like that, yeah? I'm smiling, I'm laughing. They know that I'm joking when I'm saying stuff like I've never said it in anger. I'm going to kill you, Alfie. I'm going to fucking kill you, Reese.
Yeah,
I've never said that.
Shut up, Sam, yes. Yeah, I would not say I've been angry before. But I have never told my child I'm gonna kill you. I want you to know it. If I don't leave now, I'm gonna kill you and your mom and everybody else. Never happened.
I've never said to VB at any moment, and this is the quote, if I don't get help right now, I'm gonna kill you, the kids, and then kill myself. In a serious, legitimate, moment of anger.
Oh wait, that was performance art. Forgot.
It's fucking impressive if it is.
Oh, quotes. The real way to include quotes.
Now, I could forgive it being said once.
Yeah.
I can forgive it being said once. I can't forgive it being said as many times as it's been said, and it's more than twice.
Yep.
There's an issue there. There's a problem right there. Fucking animal. Honestly, they're all animals. They need fucking locking up and throwing the key away, honestly.
The car, and one of them was supposed to be holding the cat. The cat got out, and they thought the cat was dead. Now, I was talking to Shanny and Rev about this today, and I was talking to the kids about this today. And neither one of them, not Shanny, Rev, or the kids, came to the conclusion that when he made that outburst of anger and he said what he said, that he literally meant that. It was an outburst of anger that he said. Now, the atheist community is looking at this and saying that it is child abuse.
Child abuse, yeah.
Now,
Right.
Beckle, this is what they're not telling you. They were sending Shanny ForChrist and Revelation News DMs that they was going to have their kids taken away from them.
I believe that.
Before the event happened.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And somehow, even if that was true, does that excuse that, Necro?
No.
And also, again, Rev has said it before many fucking times. I've covered it here on Twitch when he's done it. I've covered it on YouTube.
I believe that too.
That positively idiocy ain't sitting here telling you. Okay? Because he's not going to know.
Come on now, don't insult me. We're having an adult conversation. I know it's tough for you to have an adult conversation.
For example, when Von Helton's kids got taken away, I was sent.
Yeah. How many times, by the way? How many times?
3 or 4.
3 or 4?
3 or 4? Was 3 or 4?
No, so it's double figures, mate. I'm not joking. Von Helton.
I know you're not joking.
Von Helton has had his children taken away more than that. We're talking double fucking figures here.
I was sent DMs and messages.
Wait, but that was Drag's fault, though. Yeah.
Via the
I thought it
email
was
and
the
everything.
vampire's fault.
Sorry?
I thought it was the werewolf vampire conspiracy's fault.
And that.
Yeah.
And also Drag destroyed Von Helton's wife's vagina or something. Drag's got some fucking length on him, apparently. Yeah, I think it's 13 times he's had his kids taken away. Kentucky CPS, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, dude. I don't know. CPS is all kinds of fucked up. It's not just an American thing. There's shit over here as well, so don't worry about it.
Christmas Day or the day before Christmas, Von Helton's kids was going to be taken away from him. You understand what I'm saying? I get a lot of these ridiculous emails, and you know what they did? They came and they took Von Helton's kids.
Hey, Vekel, if let's say you're having
positively godless. Where's the evidence that they abused their children? Yes, you prove that their house is dirty. Where is the evidence that they abused their kids? Or do you not know what child abuse is?
Child abuse is the dirty home to start with.
Then your kids need to be taken away from you, since I know you don't always clean your house.
I don't have.
Dude. Cut your camera on right now.
What's
Walk
up?
around your house. I bet you I find a piece of paper or something on the floor.
Oh, sure.
Walk around your house. Sure. I know you got kids. Walk around your house.
Yeah, he's 18. See,
there you go.
This is my house.
Walk around your house. Oh, yeah.
Pretty nice fucking house, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
Yeah, it looks pretty fucking clean. No.
He got
I think he
water
said
on
he
the
didn't
floor.
have any kids.
And yeah, I don't think he has any kids.
Yes.
That's my
I
dog's
don't want to
dish.
look in your bathroom.
Well, he does have kids. Okay.
Sorry. You know.
PG, you don't have to do.
I know.
Clean.
See, this is my thing though. But he goes into rooms where they're talking about like doing harm to other human beings while his kid is at home. And I can call CPS and be like, okay, you're talking about doing criminal activity.
Pretty decent fucking house, if you ask me. Nice and clean.
That's not too bad.
While your kid is at home, and I can get your kids taken away for that. You understand? And you didn't mean that stuff literally. You didn't mean none of that stuff like you was going to actually physically go there and do something to somebody. But I can easily take what you say out of context and put words in your mouth.
Do you think I could take my kid?
His house is miles nicer than mine. He's got a nice fucking flooring, dude. He's got a nice kitchen.
Yeah, well, granted, I'm kind of working a small side room, is the junk catch-all room.
Yeah, but it doesn't have poo on the walls, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah, my house looks very lived in today, I can assure you with that. Today in particular, because Alfie's been a right little messy shit today, right? But there isn't poo on the walls, there's not poo on the carpet, there isn't trash on the fucking floor.
Kid taken away?
Listen to me. What are you guys trying to do right now?
Why are you guysing me?
Positively godless. You ain't trying to feed them. You can care less about them having shelter. You don't care. And when Brett Keane did a show, I don't know if you saw it, Beckel, where Brett Keane was live.
No, not poor Arsenio, okay? He's been a little shit today, all right? He's been a very messy child today. Very, very messy. And throwing himself around the living room and all sorts today. So no, not poor Arsenio. All right? Naughty boy. Compared to Shanny's house, my dustbin looks clean. And yes, Lord Bryce, trash, rubbish, garbage, whatever. I don't have trash on the floor in my house. There's not rubbish on the floor in my house. There's not poo all over the fucking place. Like, my toilet is not caked in shit. My cooking, like my cooking pots and pans, I'm not using them, like the dirty ones. Like, I think there's like 2 on the side right now. I'm not using them to cook. They're on the side waiting to be washed.
Actually, I just finished dinner, which was steak and fried potatoes and bacon grease and Brussels sprouts.
The meal. Well, I was about to say that's the meal of champions, but you said Brussels sprouts and
roasted Brussels sprouts. They're crunchy, good. Yeah, but my kitchen's clean.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
on his channel, and he was trying to do a fundraiser. Not one of these people donated to them. Not one. They don't care about these people, but we're supposed that they magically care about their kids.
Wait a minute.
The best situation for
donate? Why would I donate to Shanny and Rev for their kids?
They ain't gonna spend it on their kids.
Yeah, there's no way that me giving money to someone means it's going to the kids.
Yeah, it's not going to the kids. It's not going on food. It's not going on rent. It's going on fucking edibles for Shanny. It's going towards cigarettes for Rev. Trust me, Shanny and Rev will never ever prioritize their children over themselves. Horrible. Horrible fucking parents. You know, Necro, I can't remember the last time I bought myself new clothes.
I'm trying to remember last time I bought it. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Last thing I bought was a Lord Bear t-shirt.
Because you're a good boy. The last t-shirt that I bought, other than the Neves Gaming t-shirt, the 00FU one that I was wearing yesterday, is the Wyvern King one. And before that, I can't remember the last time I bought new clothes for myself or new shoes for myself. You know why I don't buy clothes for myself? Because I'm not the priority in the house. The children are the priority. Yeah. They take priority over me. They're more important than me. I don't give a shit what I look like as long as they look good. You know what I mean? I ain't got no one to fucking impress.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I've had my compression shirts for a while, Melty Pisces. I only put them on when I get MS Hug. And there was a period of time where the MS Hug was fucking constant, so I haven't had to wear them in some time.
Kids. I can show you how these pedophiles on here are looking to have sexual relations with these kids.
What?
Look this up, Becco.
What the fuck? It's always 0 to 100 with him.
Yeah, and why bring up Fox News?
I don't know.
I'll show you something here real quick. Look up atheism.
Oh yeah, he's doing the whole... He's trying to conflate atheism with paedophilia and NAMBLA. As if the anti-theist movement, which is what he's really referring to, has anything to actually do with paedophilia. The anti-theist movement was a thing on fucking YouTube that eventually devolved into Atheism Plus and turned into a shit show with feminism and stuff like that. He's trying to... he's equating the wrong fucking things. And he's trying to say that if you're an atheist, then that makes you a part of NAMBLA and a promoter of paedophilia. He said this earlier on the stream as well.
Yeah, after this I gotta head out, but yeah. But go ahead.
Look this up, bro. This is what their real issues are with these kids. They want to sit here and play around talking about they care about children.
A false equivalence is a fallacy, yeah.
Take a look at this.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've heard of NAMBLA before, yeah. I can't believe that such an organization actually exists. Like legitimately and legally exists.
all pedos have a kitchen sink. Checkmate, atheists.
I've never heard of that
There are
organization.
videos on YouTube.
You never heard of NAMBLA?
No, never have.
Bestiality. There are videos on YouTube where they're trying to legalize bestiality. They're trying to legalize pedophilia in California and other states. They're trying to...
Isn't it weird how Gman can selectively use Google to find out information? He will not look up the definitions of child abuse, will he?
I think his Google has a limited view.